Okay, hello everyone, this is the Nameless one, and tonight I am here with Sawtooth,
Howdy.
Paige,
Hello?
Cameo,
Boy,
Namink,
Hello.
and Ballistic.
Radio silent simplistic.
I said hi.
There we go,
Hi.
we can hear him now.
Welcome.
We may also be joined by Fair, but no promises on that one.
No ETA.
If we're lucky.
Um,
Hooves crossed. If that's
How
a
do you
thing.
cross hooves?
I don't know. It's like crossing
you
your legs.
put
That's
one
the thing.
hoof in front of the other. That's how you cross them.
And suddenly you're flying out the door. Okay.
And you shake them all about. No.
You put your right hoof and you put...
Your
so
left hoof
Very
out?
nice, very nice.
we are going to be continuing the Peacemakers campaign. Before we get started, though, I do want to note that the poll for this will be the last day that we are doing the poll for which song I will be singing for the 3000 special.
Winter wrap-up.
No, I'm not. Winter wrap-up's not even an option. And you can't complain about not having a choice when you didn't even think about making yourself a choice.
You know, the funny thing is, Winter Wrap Up is one of the only songs that isn't an option.
Way to break the tradition.
I mean, KP did it too.
Yeah, KP sung Discord.
I'll make the comment.
That's true.
The winter wrap up was specifically for the Nameless YouTubers originally.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just remember A&Y doing the video and Digibro. Oh, nostalgia. Okay, alright.
You feeling old now,
YouTubers
too?
Digibro. Oh my... Wait, I'm sorry, what?
You feeling old now?
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my
So-
gosh. Digibro is my idol.
We're gonna go ahead and jump into the recap. Who wants to do the recap?
Okay, so we were minding our own business in this library, Professor Bea Holden's Squid Library, and we had given our brains scan things, put our thoughts all in the record because Professor Bea Holden was behind on him, right? So we're minding our own business in the library, trying to find a way to kill Soul Tenebris like the innocent ponies we are, innocent creatures. I mean, and then just like, how did we get in the dungeon area? It was very sudden. It was like
We were surrounded by Professor Bea Holdens, and they teleported us.
yes. We found ourselves in a big ol' library dungeon and going through a whole bunch of trials and traps, and there was rooms where you couldn't see or hear, but you could see or hear. Wait, no, it was confusing, but we figured it out. That's what matters. Did we get to the end of it?
No.
I think no. All right, and that's where our heroes find themselves to this day, or something like that. Then it's
To this day, like you've been there for years.
for like an entire week. That's a long time.
Well, no, we were only in that dungeon for an amount of time dependent on whether or not the
Temporal.
area we're in is an intemporal rift.
That is true. Wait, hold up. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Interesting.
So, you guys, if you remember, are at a big set of double doors.
Yes.
Like from Harry Potter. Dumbledore.
Ha ha, very funny. I am not amused.
Okay.
We are not amused.
Hey, two. Roll perception.
Okay. What is it? Wisdom. Okay, I can do this. In roll 20 or in with Dice Mate?
Use roll 20. We're probably going to end up using roll 20 a lot today.
All right. Good old days. 20. Look at me go.
So, as you are looking at the door, you see a now all too familiar glint of
No,
these
I
are not
run.
explosive runes.
I
Roll
run.
dexterity.
No. Do I have an option just not to roll perception? Is that a thing I can do?
Actually, yes.
All right. All right. Well, I think I'm onto the pattern now. Let me just roll this again. This better be high. Come on. Come on. Come on. 7. Okay.
Let's
How
hope we
much
don't
damage?
get a Boy Who Cried Wolf situation where you need to see something and decide not to.
That's true. This is a blessing and a curse. The things I put up with for you guys.
I said I could always remove the curse.
Someone here needs to have true sight. We lost our true sight haver, Yoshi. I mean,
Take 26 points of damage.
Orion. Awesome. Wonderful. That's. I'm actually losing a lot of damage to this. Like, I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, hold up. That's 7.
So, you guys, after Toot explodes, are looking at a massive pair of double doors. What do?
Dumbledore's?
Toot,
We've already made that joke.
or
I knock.
Ballistic, don't make me hit you with lightning. Again.
I go.
He goes, Mike dies.
He knocks, I think.
Yes, that was me knocking. Sorry. Pretend that was the
Also,
sound of hitting door.
that is how I had to do it in order for it to like not block out a lot of the pictures. If that's what you're
Okay.
asking about.
I was just pointing it out in case you didn't realize how teeny it is, because it is.
Oh no,
At least on my screen, I can't really make it out.
I know the problem with it because like I don't know how to make it see through, so it's just kind of what we got to deal with for now. So you guys push or knock on the door. The doors swing open to a fairly decent sized, like still smaller than what you probably expected, but like a fairly decent sized like library area with several chairs, desks, shelves, and is everybody in Roll20?
Now let me get in real quick.
I'm in.
Everyone who matters is in.
This is our first
Hey.
time using Roll20 with Skycorn.
I kid.
Maybe Roll20 will like you more than Discord.
Hopefully.
That's so.
Wouldn't be saying much though.
Boom. You can see now.
Oh.
Also, Toot. Roll perception.
All right.
Ooh, Professor Bea Holden.
I do not perceive.
Wait, no, that's a lady.
Yeah, who is that? I don't remember this one. Did anyone take
It's,
notes?
Professor Bea Holden.
That is.
Yes.
All right. Well, hello, Professor.
There are not a lot of male alicorn pictures out there. Okay. I had to make do in lieu of going and paying for dozens of
Commissions.
pictures.
So Professor Bea Holden is a femboy. Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Oh no! Oh no! Now we have 2.
Out of character. Out of character.
Is the 11 what you rolled?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a lovely gift for you.
Of course.
Is it another explosion?
I keep
Um,
forgetting to send
so-
the fucking coin picture.
Behind that wavering alicorn, this is what you see, Toot.
Oh, that's a thing that I see. Oh gosh, should I describe it to my?
Ah. We found the library.
Professor Bea Holden says, and congratulations to you. I didn't really think you would make it.
I blink wildly.
Encouraging.
He then steps forward, and the thing that you see moves forward with it, just slightly behind it, and waves a hoof and says, "Welcome to my library." And then he coughs and says, I should probably change to something more appropriate.
What?
And if my thing will cooperate with me, there we go. You watch the alicorn disappear, and
They're gone.
poof.
Ah,
Ha ha ha! Out of
Oh.
character. Out of character. I knew it.
yeah, that's the same, but
And he using tentacles, he kind of makes a what you would call a beholder's attempt at a bow, and
Bows
says,
back.
I know, it was a wonderful disguise, wasn't it?
I liked the other one better, but
Hey, Sawtooth, don't be rude.
he has been gracious enough to show his true form.
I do appreciate it. Okay, here, how about this? Sawtooth drops his form and shows his changeling self.
Changeling? Nah, I'm king. I know you're a changeling.
William, we've been through this.
The beholder appears next to you, and you suddenly feel a lot weaker.
Oh.
As
no.
he stares at you, goes, fascinating. Are you perchance related to a cucumber?
Rather differently, I suppose.
He moves to one of the bookshelves and starts flinging out books telekinetically. One of the ones that sails past you guys, because he's just kind of yeeting them in all different directions, is a dissertation on the extraplanar nature of cats.
Ooh. Like the 2019.
Ooh.
So,
Out of character.
Out of character, yes.
Interesting book selection.
he nods vigorously as he continues searching. He's like, yes, I am quite the intellectual.
Leo's gonna kind of look at the book and about the cats and go like, mind if I
Oh, feel free. As he flings more books in your direction. Also, roll dexterity as you go to reach for the book.
Oh my.
Oh shoot. I forgot how to do it in Roll20. 1 second.
Has it really been that long?
/R D dice plus your modifier.
Okay. You get belted in the face by a book, but apparently it doesn't do anything harmful to you.
Do I manage to pick up the book about cats?
Well, yes. That was a given.
Okay. I'm gonna try to read it.
The book goes on and on about whether or not cats are rabbits for about 3 chapters, followed by an argument with an unknown individual who I will note has no say in this book. However, it is written as if it was arguing with someone. So you're getting half of an argument on whether or not cats like cucumbers.
Cucumbers, that's familiar.
I would say that I do not like cucumbers.
The beholder pauses in his frantic book flinging for a moment and says, how fascinating. I shall have to add that into the into my newest essay on the subject before returning to emptying the shelf.
I could take the form of a cucumber if you wanted.
He says, "Ha! I knew it! You were related to a cucumber."
I mean, in the same sense that I'm related to any other form I take, I suppose. But like, it's not really me, you know.
He shakes his body and says, "No, you're related to a cucumber."
All right, guess I'm doing the party trick. I transform into Pickle Notion.
Yes,
Cucumber.
the return of Pickle Notion.
Yes.
True form.
This is the comeback everyone wanted to see.
But no one wanted.
Yes.
Everyone wanted to see, but no one wanted.
I poke the pickle.
Ta-da, that's. Wait, what'd you say, Cameo?
I poke the pickle.
Okay, ta-da, party trick over. I go back to my.
Leo just like jumps back from it, like, huh.
So the beholder has finished flinging books and says, don't know where it went, actually. By this point, most of the contents of that side of the shelf is strewn across the library.
Where what went?
Well, the
Can I
book.
start helping picking them up and putting them back?
The beholder doesn't seem particularly to care at this point, and is currently staring down Quillian.
Hi.
You get no answer, but an intense stare.
So, like,
Stabbing contest?
Mister, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's a bit uncomfortable that you're just staring at me. Can I know why, at least?
He rubs his chin with the tentacle, saying, "What are you?"
Oh, I'm a Pegasus.
He laughs and says, "No, really, what are you?"
Pegasus.
What do you mean? I'm a I have wings, and I flare up my wings, and I have hooves. I hold up my hooves. I have a snout. I wiggle my snout.
Snoot.
But are you a species of bird or a species of horse?
I mean, it's kind of both, I guess. I mean, I do have feathers, but I mean, like, they're not. I'm not really a bird, but
But do you have
Wait a
hollow
second.
bones?
Wait a second. Were Pegasus just because a pony and a bird just decided to, like, get on together? Well,
Quillian,
wait a
stop.
second. Well,
No.
Quillian just starts speculating the existence of Pegasi now.
This isn't the time, Quillian. Stop.
So he says, "Fascinating," and teleports over to another shelf, pulls out a single book, and then teleports up to the desk at the far end of the room and starts frantically scribbling telekinetically.
I can say, as a hippogriff, you are indefinitely a horse. You're not
I mean,
a horse bird.
are you part bird?
That.
Or
Use your eyes.
He then reappears, starts staring at Staghorn, and says, "So are you a freak accident of a Pegasus?"
Oh, no. You see, us hippogriffs are much further apart in the family tree compared to Pegasi.
So you're related. Is he
related?
your cousin
Oh my gosh,
or
we
your
need,
sibling?
we need to have a reunion.
I'm sorry, you're speaking over Quillian for a moment. Can you repeat that?
Who? Him?
Yes.
So he asked you whether you were a cousin or a sibling.
Cousin. Very distant cousin.
Fascinating.
Very, very distant.
He then teleports back to his desk and starts ruffling through papers.
I guess
You
that
have
makes sense.
so many books.
He turns around and says, "Yes, I am an intellectual. In fact, just yesterday I cracked the code on circles.
Oh, do
You did?
tell.
Yes, they are not in fact round. It is a very subtle lie."
Oh, dear.
I'm so Everything I know is a lie. I need to know more.
He then launches on a nonsensical rant on how everything we see is a collection of triangles.
I believe it.
Out of character,
Everybody
so
roll
he's
an
just-
intelligence save.
What'd you say?
Roll an intelligence save.
No, I think Namik was saying something. Someone was saying something.
Yes, Namink said a thing.
But either way, you have to roll an intelligence save.
That
I
is
was
true.
saying, out of character, he's actually just making it canon that we are all just video game avatars.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Look out of character. Look at the even these squares around us can be split into diagonal triangles. Just put a line through them.
See, I got Namink, Staghorn, Sawtooth.
Oh, everyone needs to roll.
Sawtooth is very much an intellectual.
Oh, yeah.
Big
I
brain.
watched Rick and Morty. Thank you.
Intelligence is +1. Apparently, I.
Ooh.
So,
Age is very intellectual.
we just need ballistic.
Rolling what again? I forgot.
Intelligence save.
save.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this. Yeah.
Ballistic, you are confused and now your head hurts.
Oh.
nothing out of the usual.
Namink and Staghorn, you have no idea what he's talking about. Sawtooth, you think you can follow it? And Paige, you know it's absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
I just nod along politely. Very interesting.
So he then turns and asks, so what brings you to my library?
You did.
No, I
Didn't
didn't
you?
mean this library. I meant the library in general. He teleports to the front desk. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts. It's ever so slightly to one side.
Oh no.
I am organizing books right now.
We were just looking for information.
He says, I have lots of that. What kind of information are you looking for?
Ancient
Good ways
magic.
to go to sleep without nightmares.
Oh, I have a thing for that. Give me just a second. Make a wisdom save.
Who's everyone or just?
No, just Staghorn. Is that your wisdom save? Yes.
Yes.
So he aims an eye stalk at you, and you can feel the wave of magic coming from it. You're not entirely sure what he just hit you with, but you do feel very woozy and sleepy. But you managed to stay awake. He looks at the eye stalk for a moment and says, normally that works better than I anticipated.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just my body kind of just refuses to sleep a lot. So, yeah, sorry about that one.
Leo is just going to be like, yeah, I actually don't know what we were doing. I had unfortunately come down with a case of poo brain right before we set off to your library, and they never told me what we were looking for.
He nods gravely and says, "Ah, yes, the dreaded poo brain."
No, you say you have some helpful knowledge. I was wondering. I've been ever since I got this sort of squid eye curse. I can see a lot more than usual, but I also hate the squid eye. Like aesthetically, I hate it a lot. Can you make it go away?
He looks at it and says, "No, it is the Kraken's influence, and as much as a intellectual as I am, I would rather not cross the Kraken right now. We're actually on fairly decent terms for once.
Oh, I respect that. Okay, thank you. Anyway.
So
So I take it you're not normally on good terms?
he gives a tentacly equivalent to a non-committal shrug and says, sometimes we are, sometimes we aren't. He wasn't too happy on my dissertation on the nature of squids and octopi and other creatures of such manner. I'd rather not talk about that one.
Well,
I
what brought
understand.
what brought the change in fate? Like, why are y'all on good terms now?
Oh, it is just my good charm. And he almost seems to puff up a bit as he floats a tad bit higher.
I can definitely see that. You have a very good aura around you. Well, good feeling aura. Not nice.
Goodbye.
You know what I mean. Kind of sleepy. Sorry.
So he then starts rummaging through books. It says, however, that really hasn't told me what exactly you are looking for.
Peace. Wait, no, we make peace.
Yes. Ancient magic. That's all I can say.
He, as if on command from what you said, dozens of books just kind of fly off the shelves to the point where it's like there are more books flying through the air than were originally visible in the library. And he says, well, I've got quite a few. And he's at this point like reading through as many books as he has eyes, which is quite a few. I can go ahead and
1, 2,
drop
3,
a
4,
closer
5, 6,
picture.
7, 8, 10, 11. 11 books at one time? No, more than that.
Sir, how many books are you reading?
Well, he has an eye on the end of each tentacle.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
13,
7
14,
for the
15,
main
16,
head.
17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
19 books at once. From what I count. I probably miscount that.
I dropped a bigger version of the picture in the...
I am looking at the bigger version.
I see 18.
I see 18 as well.
But there could be one hidden behind out of view.
Yeah, I counted 18.
So,
But at least 18. What do you do with all the out of character? Like, what do you need those eyes for? Holy cow.
well, you saw what one of them can do.
I felt what one of them could do. I didn't enjoy that. That was weird.
I am actively trying with the metagame.
So, he then turns to Sawtooth and asks, so, I assume you're looking for the spell for turning into a pickle, as you are related to cucumbers.
I actually have that one down. Thank you very much, though. I do have a question, though. Like, if you get older and your vision becomes blurry, like, how do glasses work? Like, what would that be like?
He shakes his head and says, beholders do not get blurry vision.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. But yeah, no, pickle thing, I totally got it. No worries. I'm already a pro.
What's your favorite book series or book genre? I mean,
Out of character, he must really know what beauty is.
Beauty is in the...
Actually, do you have any spells that you're specifically proud of?
He
in this collection?
Nice to make.
He rubs an eye stalk against his chin as he thinks for a moment and says, I've made so many. It's hard to pick a particular favorite. As to favorite genre, it would be nonfiction. As he...
I'm personally a fiction person, but nonfiction has some pretty good books.
Oh, yeah.
He
Lots of
nods.
crazy happened in history. Do you have any areas of interest, like any historical periods that you find interesting?
He again rubs his chin and says, "It depends on which world."
Oh, well, I guess we're all biased to this world, aren't we?
Do you know much about the time before Sol Tenebris was imprisoned?
He nods and says that, "Well, of course, he enlisted my services around that time."
Do you have any books on it? I'm kind of curious myself.
He
You see, I'm not that old.
he taps a tentacle.
I stuck to his face.
Well, actually, he's tapping it to the desk at the moment and says, "While I don't normally let people just look through them. They are very rare and very delicate."
I see. You
Understood.
probably don't want me messing with it.
He nods.
Yes, some knowledge is just too dangerous to be shared. I get it. I guess we'll just...
I also just have a tendency to break things.
Okay, give me just a sec. I'm doing a thing.
Character, and I'm having such intense emotional state right now because Beholder.
Why can't you just, like, make copies of them?
He says, "Because if I made copies of them, what would be the point of having the originals?"
Oh.
The point of having the originals is not only bragging rights, but many other things like sentimental memories and many things like that.
Also, just because it feels more genuine, in my opinion, at least.
On top of that, the originals would still be more valuable, and the copies you can purposely leave specific bits of information out of it.
Unless it's too dangerous to leave any information from the books.
So he floats his way up to his primary desk and starts rummaging around and pulls out a glass orb, telekinetically, of course, because he doesn't actually have any hands, and sets it on the desk as he continues to rummage. Anybody moving away from the door more than they already have?
Sure, I follow him and stand into the doorway of his little office area because...
Roll perception.
Okay. Please don't be...
I really hope you explode. That would be hilarious.
What? Why do you hope I explode? What kind of...
That was out of character, by the way.
Okay. Alright,
So, as you step in, I know this, like, right here might look like a book, but what you see is actually a small black obelisk.
Right where? Ooh.
And it is sitting in the room, surrounded by various books, but it gives off a dull purple glow and has a strange symbol etched into it. You can roll Arcana to see if you recognize it.
I will do just that. Also, what's an obelisk?
Normally stone pillar.
You know what the Washington Monument looks like?
Okay, that, but black and glowing purple. Got it.
Yes, but short.
Ah, shoot. Where are we doing this? Okay, hold up. Okay, 20 plus 9. Alright.
So, as far as you are able to tell, you have no idea what the symbol means. However, this does seem to be some sort of magical anchor. You are not sure what its purpose is, though.
I ask casually, What's that?
He looks up from his rummaging and then glances in the direction that you indicated with an eye stalk and says, "Oh, that's none of your business, actually."
Ah, of course. I'll put.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot to add somebody in here. It just occurred to me. You didn't leave all of them out.
Oh yeah, Lena.
Yeah. I just gotta find the, did Roll20, remove someone? Roll20 is being Roll20 again.
Yeah.
Well, Tony is just eating information.
Yeah, it's removed half of the things I had. Hold on, just a sec.
Yeah.
There we go. There they are. Let's see.
I'm sorry, but would you mind if I take a nap?
Honestly,
Seems as if the sleepiness is coming and taking a hold.
There we go.
honestly, you need one. So we'll wake you up if anything significant happens.
Thank you.
Professor Bea Holden looks up and says, "Ah, yes, so it was just a delayed reaction."
Yeah. I'm gonna shove myself into a corner to not be in anyone's way.
Night night.
I sit off near him.
So. Okay, give me just a second. I am doing a thing, sorry.
Thing is being done. Things are being done all over the place. Events are happening.
Out of character, I'm surprised we haven't started a fight yet.
I think we've been very respectful and polite.
Of course we have. This guy's chill anyway, so.
And I like him. As long as we don't start any animosity with him, he won't start any animosity with us, it seems like.
Something
He
like
got that level 100 charm on.
I'm just
So-
trying not to make comments. But anyways,
And go.
Oh, hi, Leo.
Hello. I'm just basically just watching what he's doing at this point.
So you may also roll perception once you have come in sight of the pylon to see the pylon.
The pylon?
Over here.
The pillar?
where the magic book is.
It's I don't have an actual thing for it.
Yeah.
So representations.
I'm just going to stand in the door. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Yes.
You're trying to do the perceive.
Okay. You see basically same thing as Toot. You can also roll religion and arcana to see if you can deduce the thing and what it
And or?
You can roll both, actually.
The first one was +1 arcana. The first one was arcana.
Okay. So you're not sure if it has any kind of religious significance, but through your meager magical training that you've gathered, you are fairly certain that this might be the one of the anchors or pylons that have been mentioned before for the defenses. On top of that, the location would also line up, considering, you know, he is one of the big generals.
He's just gonna kind of go, and walk back out towards here.
At this point, I have a question for Professor Bea Holden. Is now a good time to ask?
I mean,
no one's going to stop you.
All right. Professor, I have a question. Do you ever run into like exploding runes? And if so, how do you not get hurt by them? Is it possible?
he says, well, you don't read them.
Oh. Well, but you don't. How do you know that they're exploding runes if you don't read them?
Don't read the glowing runes?
Okay. I guess.
He looks at you and says, you've been reading my exploding rune traps, haven't you?
Well, you've been leaving them, so. Yes.
Oh, I love it! Oh, that's so funny whenever it happens. Good job. I raised a hoof for a high five sort of thing, if he can do that.
You are across the room.
I move forward towards him.
You teleport across the entire cathedral. The library, I'm sorry.
Are you on the roll 20?
He can
Yes.
move that fast.
That is true.
Oh, I forgot that we could move our stuff on the roll 20.
Good job, Ballistic. Good job.
Well, I mean, we haven't been on here for a while, so.
That is true.
Okay.
He reciprocates the high five, even though neither of you have 5 of anything to do the high with.
But he does have 5 eyes.
Yes,
true.
but that doesn't work that way.
So he just slapped your hoof
with an eye stalk.
That's hilarious.
Not disturbed.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It seems more disturbing in here since we've entered.
So,
That is true.
for the group that is clustered in the corner, are you going to do a thing?
I am
Well,
talking in my sleep.
Yeah.
I am going
That's
to quietly say what I think the pylon is to Paige.
Okay.
So that pylon in the other room, I believe, is one of our targets for disabling defenses.
Okay. This place isn't stressful enough as it is.
Yeah. Yikes.
You remember to, you can't hear any of this.
I know. I'm thinking out loud. And Sawtooth is still clueless as to what's in there.
I am always open to the age-old slash and bash, make a big entrance, do a lot of damage and get out, but considering what we had to come through to get here, as well as that character, I may like destruction, but like, I'm not stupid.
Can Sawtooth go in the conversation? Can he head back and regroup?
I'm going to say no because you're being very metagamey about it.
Okay.
You don't even know what the pylon is for. You didn't make the high enough check for that, so.
So I have to keep these ideas to myself until someone tells me.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's...
So, Professor Bea Holden, what are you professor in? Like, what's your PhD? Is that for all professors, or is that just for something random.
He starts rattling off lists of things that some of which are in languages you've never heard before and kind of make your ears hurt as he continues rummaging through everywhere from fairy hunting to he apparently has a PhD in the retention of cats to the point where
Oh, then.
even you are kind of like starting to realize like, hey, some of this is bullshit.
Oh.
Even Quillian. I'm sure it's very interesting work. I wouldn't mind reading some of it sometime.
Almost on command, you are buried in a pile of books, and he says, "Here you go. I expect a paper by the end of the week."
Oh.
Okay, out of character, I definitely actually want to see Sawtooth try that. Little paper thing.
Oh, okay, Professor. Will this be on the test?
He rubs his chin for a moment and says, maybe.
All right.
Hey, books have you read, Professor Bea Holden?
Can I look through some of the books?
Most of them are in languages you don't understand.
Are any of them in a language I understand?
You do find one that's the practical uses of horse manure.
Okay. Sounds like a load of horse crap, but okay. So I pick up that book and say, "This one looks like a good start," and I hold on to that.
Meanwhile, in the corner, I was talking about some shit about cookies.
Okay.
No, that's too much sugar. No, that's not how you make moon cookies. No, I made this for years. No, too much sugar. Don't put the sugar on my head. No.
Hey, Nameless. Out of character question. So the languages we keep hearing or seeing in this big dungeon, the Citadel, is it all the same language, or is it
You're
It's a
hearing
bunch of different languages.
Yeah, you're hearing a lot of different extraplanar languages, especially
is there-
from say the Belors.
okay. So there isn't like one common language for the Citadel?
I mean,
No, there is the common language. It's the one we're speaking.
Yes,
It's
Well,
just
they speak Ponish right now, but that's not necessarily their native language. A lot of
Yeah.
them are speaking things like Infernal or Abyssal or Draconic, and there are other languages that can be slid into there.
there's a lot of languages being thrown around. It's just one of those situations where we don't know any of them, so we don't know exactly what they're speaking.
Yes, basically.
Okay, and then this is an character question to Professor Bea Holden. So, do you have any like universal translator books, like something that has a bunch of language translations in it, just for like casual use?
Roll dexterity. Dexterity saving throw, I should say.
Oh, joy. I have advantage in
You
that,
should
right?
have-
You are a rogue with making a dexterity check. You should know this.
I know. I just forget if saving throws give you advantage. If you, I'm guessing they do.
You're proficient in it, not.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Proficient. Anyways, 27.
So you avoid as a absolutely enormous book just drops from the ceiling.
Anyone have a shrinking spell?
Where do all these books keep coming from?
The library?
The beholder looks at you with this "Are you really this stupid?" look, and says, "You're in a library.
Thank you for the book. This is very helpful.
Yeah.
Are you going to
okay.
try and move the book?
Does anyone have a shrinking spell?
I'll take that as a no.
Okay. Do you know any shrinking spells, Professor Bea Holden?
Either is actually appropriate. Either title.
Dr. Bea Holden.
Hold on just a sec. I'm looking something up.
That's got a nice ring to it.
Out of character, we should call him DBD. No, wait. DBH.
DDD.
DDD?
DDD.
I'm just gonna keep calling him Bea Holden out of character.
King DDD.
Ding 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 ding
So,
ding 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 ding.
Behold.
So-
Nameless is trying to say a thing.
Ballistic.
Yeah.
You are now half the size you were before.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the book, not me. My fault. I should have been more specific.
He looks at you and says, "You wouldn't be able to read it if I shrunk it."
Oh yeah, you're right. Man, that was I'm sorry.
Now, if you're going to attempt to move the book, roll strength at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Leo's gonna go over and try and help him pick it up.
Yeah, saw as well.
Yeah, 3.
You two
I
also
give-
need to roll strength.
This probably isn't the best idea to try and bring with us since it's so huge.
I give itty bitty Quillian head pats. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you, little itty bitty.
He's about
Aw.
Philly sized right now, actually. He's not really that small.
Still pretty small. Alright, so
Okay.
that's my strength.
Yes, strength check.
Horse noise. Yo, look at me go! I'm so strong.
So, the only one that is able to move the book is, surprisingly, the sorcerer.
Look at me go!
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, wait, no. You're not a wizard.
Harry.
But I will note, it is an excruciatingly heavy book.
We should
Can
probably just
Can I
leave it
attempt to
here.
help him carry it to a table? So we're both lifting it, not just him.
Quillen is giving moral support.
So, were you going to take it to one of the tables?
That's the plan.
So,
Stable.
I'm just going
Yes,
to
Dave.
move you guys to the closest table. You thump the book on the table falls flat. Book is on the floor again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we should probably just leave it here.
I mean, we can keep it on the floor and just rummage through the pages. What did you want to learn the different languages for, Ballistic?
Well, I mean, it's not so much as learning different languages, just like having translator books that we could translate the languages we hear if we need to.
Ah, okay. But it's not very practical in this size, is it?
Mm-mm. I guess I should have said that
I
universal.
I want to point out that the book is taller than you, Sawtooth.
I did mention it was a universal translator book.
Yeah, every single language, every single word. Hey, ask if there's a pocket size.
I highly doubt that unless it's gonna be even taller than the Earth.
Or some, like, magical hijinks, you know?
Tried the shrinking and
Out
I'm
of
now fully
character.
sized.
Oh, yeah. Is
Out
that
of
temporary?
character, just a little tiny book goes down, and it's the size of a bee.
It's a little tiny book, but it is hyper dense, and you cannot move it.
Just all of us are just trying to lift a book and it's just no.
The book is about the size of your palm, but you try and pick it up and it won't move.
Mjolnir.
Oh.
It is the
We're not
Mjolnir of books.
Except it doesn't move even if you are worthy.
Yep.
You just gotta get swole.
Herculean feats of strength. Not even a nat 20 can move it. Also, Lena has come to join you over by the absolutely enormous book.
Oh, hi, Lena. What do you think about this place?
See her over the book, Saw?
That question, though. Can you see her over the book?
I mean, it's a valid question.
True. I sense her presence.
She tells you she's not surprised that it's a beholder's den.
What are beholders?
She looks at you and then points to Professor Bea Holden and says, "That's a beholder."
Yeah, but like, what is it?
She shrugs and says, something, dream monster, extra-dimensional horror thing.
Leo is just going to quietly, but to Lena, be like, yes, and that, pointing at the room where the thing is, the
pylon.
The pylon.
Where is the pylon?
That is one of the pylons we're after to destroy.
She
No way.
glances over, then looks at you and says, "I don't think he's gonna let us just destroy it."
Me neither.
Hey, Professor Bea Holden, like, what's your goal in life? Just wondering. Like, what do you want to do?
He looks at you and from his desk and says, "What did you say?"
1 second. So, like, what is your goal in life? Like, what do you want to do for your life?
Can the rest of us hear?
He looks and no, you're too far away. But he looks at you, Chloe, and says, "Well, I have many things that I want to do. Primarily, though, it is the acquisition and spreading of knowledge."
So, why here? Just wondering.
He waves eye stalk vaguely and says, "Well, I may have made some mistakes."
What do you mean mistakes? Like, didn't you come to Seoul?
And he vaguely gestures.
Or did Seoul come to you?
I may have stolen some of his collection.
Oh, you're in service to him as repayment, I'm guessing?
I mean, he's afforded me many unique opportunities.
Oh.
So, you're loyal to him?
He pauses for a moment and then kind of gives a non-committal shrug and says, "Yes and no."
So, what do you do for him?
I am the keeper of information, and
Oh,
I provide him with some of the best academic theories one can ask for.
so you don't have to guard anything?
He, like, half of his eyes on the we'll say the left side, arc, eyebrows, eyelids, kind of like a combination, that incredulous look, and he asks, "And what makes you ask that?"
Like, I mean, like, whenever someone is like services, I'm like, higher up, they usually have to protect something. You know those like stories, the adventure stories?
He nods and says, "And what of it?"
Well, I mean, everybody protects something in their life, even if they don't know it.
He looks at you and says, "And what do you protect?"
My friends.
Oh.
He pauses for a moment and says, "Well, other than my own interests in person, I do have a charge given to him by me. However,
What do you mean?
he runs a tentacle down his face as he says, "If you would let me finish my sentence, I could probably tell you."
Oops, I'm sorry, sir.
But he says that he was given charge of a very important item, but then tells you that he can't tell you much more.
Okay. How long have you been gathering knowledge?
He opens his mouth, and then you can see confusion cross his many eyes as he places a tentacle to his chin and starts counting. Not from like a large number. He starts counting from 1. This looks like you may be here for a while.
Alright, you guys can do some stuff, I guess. I'm just saying that out of character, like, guys can do stuff with your characters now, I guess, while I'm waiting here.
So, for rest of group, what do?
Again, I'm surprised we haven't started a fight yet.
I am rolling in my sleep.
So,
And I think I bump into something enough to wake me up.
I go over to Lena and pull out the book about horse manure, and I ask if I use this in my teleportation spell as a focus, would it work to bring me back here?
She snorts in derision as she says, "In a beholder's lair." You know nothing about beholders, do you?
Well, maybe that's why I asked you earlier.
She rolls her eyes and says, "Beholders have defenses for literally everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried to walk out of here with that book and it exploded. Or turned into some freakish monster."
Or both.
She nods and says, "Yeah, turning into exploding freakish monster sounds about right too." She then points out, most of those defenses that we've walked through, you know, the lines of salt, silver, water, silver door handles, things like that.
Protection for both good and evil.
Yeah, none of those were directly targeted at us.
We just so happened to have people who fell into them.
That's a relief.
And more than likely, we found the mild side of his trap, gauntlet. I wouldn't be surprised that if you started opening some of these books, they were full of explosive runes that set off a chain reaction.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
Almost as if you've read too many explosive runes.
I've committed to a life of non-reading. I am now illiterate. I'm Jared, 19. Thank you. The last part was out of character.
She vaguely gestures in the beholder's direction with a wing and says, we're lucky that he hasn't decided that he's suspicious of us to attack anyways. You guys keep feeding his ego, so he's not. His ego outweighs his paranoia at the moment, it seems.
But if we make too many missteps...
So let's keep feeding his ego then, and not be suspicious.
I do want to point out that more than likely he is protecting the pylon, though. I mean, it would only make sense.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to take care of that before he leaves, so no matter what, we're going to have to fight him. Unless we manage to really put it on thick.
Put it on thick and destroy it while he's not looking.
Wait.
And hard to do when somebody's got that many eyes.
The thing is, like, how do we know what will destroy it? Like, what if this thing has, like super high durability? Like, we blast our hardest lasers at it, nothing happens, and then Professor Bea Holden turns around and he tries to kill us.
Oh, just really quick, quick out of character question. Does Professor Bea Holden blink with all those eyes?
Occasionally.
What if we challenge him to a staring contest?
I will make the comment: the eyes themselves would blink at random occasions and not all at once.
He always has at least 4 eyes open.
Yeah, if he blinks, then he loses.
And then what?
We challenge him again.
I do want to point out, too, that he doesn't necessarily conform to the laws of reality the same way you guys do, so you don't know if he can do that indefinitely or not. Not to mention, the eyes are on stalks, so he can still be looking around and having a staring contest with 7 different people simultaneously.
Well, in order to make sure he's not cheating, he would have to look at us.
And you're also talking about one of the most paranoid creatures in all of D&D. There is literally nothing more paranoid than a beholder. So it will continue to look around.
Okay.
I wonder what Staghorn would have to say in this situation.
Blurt lines.
So roll a quick investigation, because there's no search. So that's for you, Staghorn, by the way.
I know.
Why?
Oh, he's awake?
Oh yeah,
I woke up after bumping my head on something. I wasn't even sure if it was the table.
So you find a book on how to seduce a boggart.
Alright. I gotta take a seat and read this.
Most of the lines normally sound like insults, I will say. Some of them quite terrible insults.
If it works, it works.
Bea Holden's still counting?
Yes, Beholden is still counting.
What number is he at?
5,672.
Alright. I just continue listening.
He does intermittently pause to say, I wonder what happened to him, before continue counting.
I'm intrigued. Out of character, because I'm not there.
So, what is it that the party has decided to make their next step?
I think I'm going to look around for the incomplete spell.
I fill Staghorn in on our overall mission to destroy the pylon defenses. And
I'm assuming an investigation to see if I can find it.
Yes.
And also that one of the pylons happens to be in this room, and we're trying to come up with a plan on how to destroy it.
William's
Get
just
out.
gonna continue and try and get information out of Beholden, and I'm gonna try to see if it's possible for us to try and get rid of the pylon peacefully, possibly. I know it's not likely considering what he does, but I do want to try because he doesn't seem like the worst person in the world. I know he's not going to be a good person, but I know he's not the worst person, and he does seem to have goals above guarding the pylons.
Yes.
I would like
out of
to note
character.
that this is out of character. I would like to note that he's a good person so far because we have entertained him.
I know that's why I said right now, and I know he's not gonna. I know he's not always a good person, but like it's. I think we might be able to do this if we play the cards right.
Yeah, out of character. I definitely think we might be able to motivate him into sort of helping us out, like, because he's interested in I think he would be better off in a world without Soul Tenebris.
He doesn't seem like the most loyal to him.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
not gonna say anything.
if we could get his thoughts about Soul Tenebris out, it'd be interesting. Like,
Well, if you're
how-
gonna, if you have something to say, Paige, I mean,
Yeah. Part of the reason I'm not saying anything is I know a lot more about a beholder, and I'm trying not to make comments based off that information.
True. So I let Staghorn know the full situation and all that stuff.
I
Okay.
see.
I'm making a few plays where I'm like trying to be subtle as a character, but it's hard.
I also want to say for Quillian, do you even know what he's counting right now? Quillian?
what?
Do you know what he's counting right now?
He's counting for how many years he's been gathering knowledge.
You should ask him what he's counting.
So, Mr. Professor Bea Holden, what are you counting?
Mr. Professor Bea Holden.
He looks at you and says, "Why, I'm counting the seconds."
Okay, I see.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, like, how long ago did you start gathering the knowledge that you've gathered so far? Like, how many years ago?
He rubs his chin thoughtfully and says, "I honestly can't remember at this point. That's why I was counting the seconds."
Oh, that's a lot of information, Dr. Beholden.
I mean, have
So,
you
like-
seen my library?
You have a lot of stories, I'm guessing. Have you ever been in one?
Been in one what?
Have you ever been in a story?
Well, of course.
Really?
I mean, not many actually write of me, mostly because I don't let them make it out alive. But yes,
Oh my gosh.
why would I ever let someone walk out with my secrets?
So, do you have any stories you would like for someone to write at some point? Not me, but like just for someone to write, like a fun story you've had.
He rubs his chin and says, "Well, there's a few, but that'll be for the future." And he like dismissively waves a eye stalk.
Okay. So you've probably had tons of stories and adventures, considering how many places you've probably been to at this point, gathering all this knowledge.
I mean, I'm primarily a scholar, so most of my time is spent in my library. However, I do get the occasional rude guest.
Oh no, rude? Oh, I hate rude guests. What do they do?
Well, there was that one. It was one of the alicorns back when Soul Tenebris first came to power and brought me here. he made a few enemies, and they thought that they could get through me to, or get through to him through me. And let's just say there were many examples were made that day. And he, all of his eye stalks shudder as he says that.
Get to him through you? Like, what do you
Yes,
mean?
not many are quite as intellectual as he is. And he tends to rub people the wrong way sometimes.
Soul?
Yes. He is quite the intellectual, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure. He's very old also, I'm sure. Not in the bad way, but like a wise way.
Yes, many, many, many years.
Yes.
Too many to count. Well, not too many to count, but more than you probably want to count right now.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. So, who do you think is smarter between the two of you? Just wondering.
He, at this, he genuinely seems to be stumped as he thinks about it and says, I would like to say me, but he has outsmarted me before.
He had. Oh.
There's been a couple times. Not that I would usually care to admit it, but I mean, as something as powerful as him, I think I can make a few, what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it.
Exceptions?
Exceptions. Thank you, Paige. I think I can make a few exceptions. Although,
Yeah.
if I'm being totally honest, it was more of a draw. He didn't fully beat me. I was having a bad day that day, so
Is that why you help him?
we
One
don't
bad
talk
day?
about that.
Ah, okay, I understand. Rough patch? Is that the word?
We can say that.
Okay. You definitely seem to have a lot, like, you seem to be, like, very powerful. Like, man, I don't know, I can't think of many people who are as powerful as you, and not to mention how smart. Like, a lot of times in stories, you know, it's either bronze or brains, but it seems like you've not only gotten the brains, but you've got some brawn, too.
Of course. Why, watch this. And he points a pair of eye stalks, one at each of the chairs in front of his desk. One of them turns to stone and the other vaporizes.
Wow. Wow, that's really cool, Dr. Beholden. How long did it take you to learn all this stuff? Well, no, sorry, I already asked that question, you can't remember.
He says, well, actually, I was born with this. Well, not
Oh!
born, but I kind of, like, just existed. I mean, I'm fairly certain I've always existed, but yes.
Huh. Well, don't let your draw against soul bring you down, Dr. Beholden. People do, no matter how powerful, even as powerful as you or as wise as you, everyone gets tricked sometimes, but it's what you take from that experience that makes you stronger than you were before. That's why sometimes losing is better than winning, in my opinion.
He looks at you and says, who said I lost?
No, I mean, like, I didn't say you lost. I said draw. I mean, like, sometimes losing helps you more than winning, because I definitely have lost multiple times in my life. And I've always seemed to come out stronger than before. Even though draw has made me come out stronger.
He looks at you incredulously, but doesn't say anything.
Just depends on what you do with that knowledge you've gained, in my opinion.
He returns to rummaging through his desk. So, for the rest of the party, what do?
I was just listening in on their conversation, and now I'm just going to say, if you don't mind me asking, what is it that you're looking for in your desk?
He looks up and says, "Oh, I have a backlog that I need to get to eventually, but I can't find number 87, 95, or 62."
Those seem like fairly random numbers.
Well, of course, if you don't have more than one copy, then you might lose one, or somebody might steal it.
Oh, they were copies? Oh, gosh.
Very failsafe.
Especially since they write themselves. However, if you spend too much time on the dissertation about the relation between cats and mayonnaise, it has a tendency to kind of run the time by. And I may or may not have gotten a bit behind.
If Saw was there, he'd break out the mayonnaise jug.
But I do need to find that again. Especially since I know that you lot have a scan that I will need to go through as well as quite a few others.
So we heard. Sorry that we had to add to your backlog.
Oh, it's quite all right. I can do quite a few of them at the same time. So, are you guys going to make a move or just kind of stand there talking to him?
Well, I'm not in the room. Can I talk amongst my friends here and try to come up with a plan?
No, I'm going to prevent you from planning. You know, this entire phase for planning is to prevent you from planning.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to interrupt if you guys weren't done up there with Professor. Okay,
I think I've done all I can, and I can't handle any more of that stress. Oh my gosh.
So I mentioned to the three who are here, Lena, Solar, and Staghorn. I say one thing we could do is we don't know how much exactly it would take to destroy the obelisk. What are they called?
Pylon.
But if we're willing to risk it, the pylons, thank you, we can do something quick. I have a spell that can teleport all of us out of here, and
the comment. We're in the Beholder's Den, and apparently they already have protections against us teleporting in.
Lena
Who's to say?
Gestures to Solar and says, "You know, she's right. Anti-magic fields, anti-teleportation."
well, I mean, let's.
Do you
let's
have
give
any
it a try.
information on Beholders themselves? Because
She shrugs and says, "They're a big bundle of floating eyeballs that shoot things."
I cast minor illusion cantrip to cause a cyan flame to sort of dance around my head. That is what I attempt, at least.
I'm assuming it works.
Yes, it works.
All right. Well, there's not an anti-magic field.
She rolls her eyes and says, "Yet you do remember some of those traps were on a delayed trigger."
Delayed trigger requires very specific things to activate.
There's also the possibility that some of the traps are not anti-magic fields, but anti-teleportation that blocks any interplanar travel.
Well, in that case, we're screwed. I don't see a good way out of this unless we legit kill the guy. Which, who knows if that's even possible. Because even if we are successfully able to destroy one of the pylons, that would obviously get his attention, and then we'd only have one of the pylons down, and the rest of us would be dead.
Well, I'll make the comment.
No.
He only has he is only controlling one of the pylons.
Exactly. We only get 1/7 of our targets, and we die because there's no way.
And I will make the comment. We also still need to get a hold of his portion of the spell.
I'm sorry, what? I'm confused.
The reason we're here?
Oh, yes, that is true. The Soul Tenebris spell.
I also want to point out that you're trying to take on his boss, and you think that he's gonna play fair and be like, "Oh, you guys have arrived. I will fight you single-handedly," when he has a bevy of generals.
Yeah.
Well, are you talking about Soul Tenebris?
Yes. They may not necessarily be the most loyal to him, but you don't always need absolute loyalty from like friendship and whatnot if everybody is scared to death of what you'll do to them if they don't
Comply?
yeah.
Right. So that would be. There's no way we're getting Beholden on our side just out of fear of what would happen if we failed.
No, there is a way to do it. It would just be extremely difficult.
I also want to point out, I don't remember who exactly heard him say it, but there have been adventurers that have tried and failed.
Yeah.
In the past.
That was me who said this, who heard it.
Yes. But
which that was the spooky land that told us we were in danger here. Like he made examples of the previous people who tried to use Professor Beholden to get to Soul Tenebris.
I'm going to point out that the way that it was said, it was implied that Soul Tenebris was the one making the example.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I was wondering why he would shudder at his own actions. That makes a lot more sense now. Thank you.
I will also note that you've seen this example. You just haven't put all the pieces together for it. Well, everybody but Staghorn has seen this example.
Even Leo?
The Alicorn?
I am not going to answer any probing for it, so.
That would make sense.
But again, this is a comment out of character because we didn't hear about the example.
Yeah. But you're planning. There's reasonable. Like, it's reasonable to assume that if something that is being told to you as that is powerful, like a beholder, is in service to Soul Tenebris, that it's not going to be...
Soul Tenebris is like 10 times more powerful.
That, and it's not going to be that easy to be, hey, you should join us.
Yeah, because if he's working with Soul Tenebris, Soul Tenebris has something on them that makes them loyal to an extent.
So I know that I know I'm not trying to get to it where he'll like join our team and actively be a part of us. No, I'm trying to get to where he might look the other way, figuratively, as we destroy the pylon.
Yes, but you need to find a way to make it worth his while, on top of like the fact that whenever you guys make it to Soul Tenebris, if you just go and ignore the generals and manage to break the pylons without killing them, if the big
we're gonna
bad,
have a boss rush.
Yeah, if the big bad calls all of his minions.
Going to say, so I rush in and hit the pylon as hard as I can, and while I do that, you guys do some slashing.
Can you take that back, please?
Plan idea. That was a plan idea.
The plan idea. He was saying that to the group.
Oh gosh, and they said I run in and hit the thing.
No, that was the plan idea. That wasn't him actually doing it.
I think
thank goodness. Oh, my heart stopped. Okay, so wait, are you saying that we should actually try to kill that thing? Like, have you seen it? I don't think it can die.
Right now.
What'd you say?
I'm seeing it right now, but our options are ignore him and have to fight him later and not be able to destroy this pylon. Or fight him now. Either way, we have to fight him. And one way, we have a chance at the pylon.
I'm heavily damaged from a bunch of exploding runes. I'm in no shape to fight right now.
Geez,
go
almost...
That is your fault. You're the one who's been reading the
I'm gonna stop reading them for now on, but like mistakes have already...
I'll just go ahead and cast heal on you.
Oh,
Gee, it's almost like you have healers standing around you.
thank you so much. I kind of forgot.
The "ow, I hurt" is not metagaming.
Oh, okay. I hurt.
The pain, it is real.
All of
When
the...
have you
Something like
ever
that.
been discouraged by metagaming, Saw?
Oh yes, all the time.
You
He tries to
gain
be.
70 hit points.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Wait, that tops me off. Wait, does it? Maybe it doesn't.
So is
no, it
that
does.
our plan then?
That's exactly how much I was missing. Thank you so much.
You all attack him while I attack the pylon?
Guess that would be as good a thing as
I
any.
don't think that's a good idea because I feel like we should put all of our focus on him and then worry about the pylon.
Also,
later.
I'll make the comment that we have been given information on some of the things that a beholder is able to do. Again, I'm trying not to say exactly what was done because, again, I know exactly what a beholder can do.
So, without Paige saying anything, I want you guys to think of what you've seen so far and put together what you think so far he can do.
Well,
Okay,
he
well,
has a sleep spell, some kind of turn to spell eye, some kind of eye that disintegrated the other chair.
Each eye does one thing differently. Each eye has one different effect, I'm thinking. At least out in the stem, at the very least, if not his bodily eyes.
why are we trying to kill this thing? This is a suicide
I'm
mission.
gonna say I also out of character. I'm pretty sure I know what the main eye usually does, but I can't really say because
I'll make the comment. The main eyes effect has been seen.
Is it when he was looking at me earlier and I felt weak?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, guys.
Arms heavy.
So,
Arms
guys,
spaghetti. What?
I do have something. It might be, it will be beneficial to us, but it might also hurt us some. I do have the ability Call of the Night, which with a sight-based monster, basically, or sight monster creature, it would affect that a lot, especially if he's really paranoid.
Leo just kind of like backs up, like kind of sits up, like, oh, hey, yeah, I can summon an orb of blindness as well. Like he just realized
trying not to
do
make
that.
comments.
I have night vision, so I could still function within that area.
I want to point out for you, Sawtooth, that an orb of darkness would blind you still.
Yeah, orb of blindness, actually, I think true sight negates it.
Look that up, but as far as I'm aware, orb of impenetrable darkness is something that like negates most types of vision.
That's interesting. Okay.
Except for there's a warlock thing that will thwart it.
The thing is, if there's some way that little old me, can see through it, then Professor Bea Holden's going to be seeing through it too.
That's not entirely true.
Those within are blinded if they do not have true sight.
Monsters with true sight can within a specific range, see normal and magic. see in normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions, succeed on saving throws against them, perceives the original form of a shapeshifter or a creature that is transformed by magic, and the creature can also see into the eternal plane within the same range, or ethereal plane.
Wait. What are the chances that this thing doesn't have true sight? It has 27 eyeballs.
I cannot tell you exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot, but I think it'd just be more of a detriment to us than it would be to him.
So, quite a few of us have something that will see in this, right?
Magical darkness, no.
I mean, like, with my ability, I mean.
What is your ability?
Check the Peacemakers chat.
Once per long rest, you can summon an obscuring fog. While in the fog, you are invisible until you wish to be seen and gain +3 on all charisma skills. You are immune to charms and can dodge most attacks with a dex save. Magic Missile is unaffected by this effect.
Wait a second. I wonder if I could use my amulet here and draw the magic out of him. Or, for that matter, out of the obelisk. Yo, okay, imagine that. Imagine I absorb the magic from the obelisk, rendering it useless, turn around and use that power to blast this guy.
Possibility, but don't know how exactly this artifact works, especially in this case. But you can attempt it. I will not guarantee any success or failure.
Well, let me ask, Lena, what do you know about these obelisk things? I keep forgetting. The pylons.
She shrugs and says, "Do I look like the mage?"
As much as we do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't understand. What do you mean as much as we do?
She knows as much about these obelisks as we do.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Remember, she's not the magic user. She's a monk-based character.
Right.
Goddamn, roll 20 is
She punches things.
slow.
Well, how the heck? So I can do a dash and but I don't know. What do you folks think we should do?
Should make roll 20 actually do something. Sorry.
I think at this point we probably should just fight him.
Just be like, "Hey, bro, want to fight?"
So, we have two things. We have two. What's
Sorry, I just wanted to say I've got food that's going to be arriving in a couple minutes, so I'll be AFK for a couple minutes here while I got it.
So we have two different ways of trying to blind him, at least, which is the orb of impenetrable darkness. I think you said blindness.
He literally just said he'd be right back.
I know. I'm asking everyone else because I know some of them also knew it.
And what's gonna stop him from teleporting the instant we do this thing?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's a terrible plan.
But at the same time, we don't really have too many real options.
Yeah, that's the thing.
At least without me giving away information that my character doesn't know.
So
There we go.
for someone with paranoia and who relies a lot on their sight or their sight-based tentacle thingies, I think just without being able to see anything, if it does work like that, I just think not being able to see would drive up that paranoia a lot. And
So
when people are scared, they tend to make mistakes.
while you guys are talking, the beholder just gives a frustrated grunt and yells, "Assistant!" And pop. This little thing appears. I will share a
Aw.
picture.
It's a little jellyfish. Cyclops jelly.
There we go.
Ah, yes, those things.
What's that, Professor Bea Holden?
Oh, so small.
He looks at it and says, "That is my assistant."
What does it do?
Assists.
He gestures at Sawtooth and says what he said.
Oh, it's so cute.
The little fella. I just want to. So cute.
No, don't touch it. It might be bad. I'm saying this out of character. It might be
Yeah, I
bad,
was gonna
guys.
say,
Don't touch it.
Quillian can it.
I was about to say I don't think you have much room to talk there.
Can I go up to observe what is going on with the assistant?
I want to see the widow assistant too.
Oh yes. How well.
I am extremely stressed out because we're with a beholder, and I can't give information about beholders.
Why can't I? Why is I put it on the wrong layer? There we go. I accidentally put it on the map layer.
And it's one of those situations where I can't even attempt check to see if I know anything about them because they aren't not
They are non-naturally occurring creatures.
non-naturally occurring creatures, especially in this plane of existence.
I stick out my hoof and say, "Nice to meet you."
Give me just a second. I am trying to find a.
I don't think it has a mouth.
It actually doesn't, as far as I can tell.
That's why I'm using a nonverbal gesture. My goodwill.
That was loud.
Sorry.
Here we go. Let's see. I didn't need flavor text.
Flavor Town.
Here we go. Why is this so hard to find? Sorry guys, I am trying to pull up its stat block. Here we go, this should have it.
If I remember correctly, the stat block for that creature is in the monster manual.
Yes, I don't have the monster manual yet. But I found it, so we're good.
Did the monster manual.
So, I also want to point out that it is not really that adorable of a creature. It is.
Oh, no, it's not.
I might have been joking.
I was actually serious.
So,
Okay.
Oh, it's on. That's fine. Sorry.
yes, Sawtooth, I don't know how to tell you this, but you have been grappled.
What?
Oh, I was giving you a widow hug.
Am I taking any damage though?
9.
Oh gosh, I heard a number. I'm about to take damage. Aren't
Making sure I got this calculation right.
I? Here we go.
You feel lots of little teeth as it grabs hold of your hoof and good chunk of the rest of you.
Oh no! 42 points. Gosh, I'm sorry, Paige. I know you cast that big spell just for me, but let's see. That's gonna be.
So you now have 3 separate tentacles wrapped around you.
And I'm assuming it's also time for us to roll initiative.
That's up to you guys.
Oh, the cute little guy just wants a
I call out
hug.
to Professor Bea Holden. I say, help! A little help!
He waves a tentacle dismissively and says, "It's probably just hungry."
Oh, what does he eat?
Okay.
Well, he's a death kiss. He drinks blood.
I.
Ah. All right, then let me see what I can do here.
This is not good. This is, in fact, bad.
It is also currently glaring at you, Staghorn.
If I attempt a spell that gets canceled out, do I still end up using the spell slot?
Yes.
Dang. Okay. I want to test Dimension Door or
I have
try to
returned.
get-
I believe that since it's technically currently attached to you, that it would be teleported with you.
It would.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I destroy the assistant, is this a magical creature?
I cannot
Yes.
confirm nor deny.
Type.
Oh. Should I pull out the amulet and give it a try?
Oh my god, no.
If you want to, I can't stop you.
You would have to make a melee attack at disadvantage because you are grappled and restrained.
Shoot.
The toot is very concerned.
Yeah, I'm dying. So
Okay.
I let out a very loud yelp to indicate to my friends around the room that things are not okay.
Well, toot, what do?
That's the question, isn't it?
The toot is dying.
I
I
cast
take the little baby. Hey, I'll give you some food. You can feed off me.
Firebolt.
What?
So make your spell attack.
So is the beholder looking in their direction?
Still
This
current.
is the question.
Still
It's in the
seems
room, so-
unconcerned at the moment.
things are gonna
Okay.
go down. All right, so that's my D20 plus my spell.
Attack bonus.
Yes, which is 13. So give me a second. Does 16 hit? I rolled a 3.
Let's see.
Please hit.
I would say if I could find it. There it is. Yes, it does hit.
Okay. 4d10 plus 2d6 then.
Hey, he remembered.
Is it exclamation mark roll?
No.
It's forward slash.
All right. Shoot. I know I said wait. Okay. 4d10 plus 2. I do 35 points of damage. Oh wait. No, I don't. Hold up. Wait a second. I'm gonna roll those 2 6s again because I have frickin' exploding dice.
So, to roll exploding dice,
It has to be area of effect.
yeah.
Oh.
And
That is-
so lightning bolt would have exploding dice, but if I remember correctly, it is
It's when you do a max roll. So
Yeah, I have 2 of those 6s that are max rolls, but
no.
and also
Not
those
area.
6s wouldn't have been affected because they aren't the damage of the spell itself.
Oh, so only if I got a 10, I'd be able to reroll that. Why am I able to rearrange these? Why is that a thing that I can... Why is that in any... You know, I'm not going to question. All right.
I do not remember how to.
I don't like his assistant.
Oh, there we go. So, I believe. Let's see if I can get it to actually roll some 6s. What the hell?
That's interesting. Oh no, please don't be a 666. That's so cursed.
There we go. Yes. So double exclamation after your roll for say lightning bolt or sneak attack. If you have the exploding dice feat, is how you're going to get that to show up.
Also,
Wait,
there's
16, that means you
Dice.
rolled 3 6s, didn't it?
Yep.
And a 4.
No, 2 6s.
Oh, 2 6s and a 4. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Did I kill it? Is it
The
dead?
Mick was trying to say a thing.
I was saying there's a dice roller option in Roll20, and within that there is an exploding dice checkbox that you can hit.
Yeah.
I would say it's easier just to do it like I did it, because that way you don't accidentally leave it on for the wrong damage attack.
And it's also, before stacking effects, sort of like, again, the D6 added on top, or 2d6 added on top of Saw's spells wouldn't be affected by the exploding dice.
How bad would it be if you accidentally left it on, though? I'm just kidding.
And also saw that did not kill it, but it is not happy and it is on still attached. You can attempt to make a strength check to try and escape it.
Yes, that is the thing that I'm going to do. Strength check, which is 0. That's what. But hey, lucky dice. It's happened before. Here comes a 20. 16, not bad.
See.
Is it enough though?
Yes, you have escaped it.
Oh my gosh! I run like heck.
Beholden does look up and say, "Please refrain from attacking my assistant." He does seem mildly irritated right now.
I'm running like heck. I am hecking
That
like...
was rude.
What would you like to actually move away from it?
Yes. What would you do if you were grappled by this thing and it took a lot of your well-being away from you?
I literally offered to feed it.
It was currently engaged with attempting to attack.
The toot.
Le Toot, I know.
Le
But that was
tout sweet.
It bitch slaps you as you run away.
Oh, do I take more points?
Yes, 12 points of damage.
Sigh.
You didn't take all 3 attacks at the same time this time.
Well, that's a joy. Okay, so... No, 12. At least I'm still above 100. That's better than I started this session with.
So, aside from being mildly irritated with the whole situation, the Death Kiss is now, like, looking through books in the library.
Who?
The death kiss?
Yeah.
The thing that bit you?
Yes, it is called a Death Kiss. He said so.
Yes. I misheard.
What did you think it was called?
Oh, I didn't hear a name of such just now, so I'm good.
I will note a bit of an out-of-character information. It is what is known as a beholderkin.
Yeah.
So it's not actually a beholder, but it comes from beholders.
It's a beholder spawn. I'm going to keep any more information from that behind because I, again, know more about beholders than I'm supposed to.
Yeah, Ellis would have as well, but Ellis couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
So, what is the party going to do?
Snapping out of his poo brain mind, Leo is asking what's going on. Sorry, what I miss.
I almost died. Thanks for helping me.
You also have a... if you look in the chat, I shared a lovely tentacled creature who is now currently looking through the books nearby.
What's... well, I'm too far away to ask now, but, Okay, I guess I go back now that he's away, and I say, well, that was unpleasant. Super sorry about the attack, though. I panicked. My bad. I hope your assistant's okay.
The beholder continues shuffling through his desk. Also, if you say you're going to move back, then move back.
Oh, my bad. Yes. What's your assistant looking for?
Something for me. He seems a lot less friendly now than he did previously.
Oh, okay. Cool. What do I do? Is there any way that I can make up for the damage done to your assistant? I honestly don't mean any trouble.
He kind of looks at you and says, "You could stop talking."
Yep, that is absolutely something I can do.
So, for the rest of the party, what do? Why are you standing on top of a bookshelf? Sawtooth.
Oh, I just moved away.
That is the top of a bookshelf.
My bad.
Blew up
Do
there.
you really want to stand there?
I just moved over.
Do you
Oh, wait.
really want to stand there?
Okay, hold on.
That is still the pot. That is...
Okay,
Sawtooth, pay attention where you're stepping.
Next to Quillian. I am now next to Quillian. Bye.
From the top of a bookshelf to right next to a death kiss to the top of another bookshelf.
Yeah.
Ladies
I
and
am
gentlemen,
sorry,
this is
okay.
Sawtooth.
I
He
am
has
sorry,
no
everyone.
idea where he is going.
Okay, hold up. Guys, I think we're beginning to overstay our welcome. If we're gonna do something, we better figure it out fast.
Yeah, I do too.
So, what do?
Are we going to be doing this now or trying to come back later?
I think the sooner we do it, the better we do it.
Yes, but I did sustain some hurt. I am the pain from previous encounter. So bad.
I sustained some pain. I am the hurt.
Yes. I have sustained hurt.
Those are sentences, and they get the meaning across.
Yes,
I am
but it's
the-
fun to make fun of him for them.
When you are all ready,
assistance.
let me know and I will dash in and smack that pylon.
I think a cool strategy, a neato, completo way to go about things would be like to focus on like, I don't know, if anyone has like a sharp knife or something, chopping off those little eye things. The less you can see, the better, right? What do you think?
Again, it's hard for me to give information without giving information.
What's your AC, Staghorn?
14?
Okay, this thing is gonna attack again. The thing that attacked me, it wants blood. It's out for blood. It's going to get.
You get bitch slapped by a tentacle. Toothy tentacle.
Sorry.
This is like the opposite of good.
Out of character, Leo is just about ready to Leroy Jenkins into the pedestal room and just start smashing at it.
I will make the comment. This creature is not of this plane. That's all I'm going to say beyond this.
Which creature?
The Beholder, if I remember correctly. From
Yeah, you kind of need to specify
To
because
our
there's
knowledge.
multiple creatures here, and I would also point out that kind of fits basically everything you guys have run into.
True.
That's the problem because like we don't know this guy's weakness.
He is not from this plane.
That's not a weakness. That's a strength. That means like nothing we do affects him. He just has a way around it, whether it's teleporting or.
That
There is a
isn't true, though.
spell
It is possible
called
to
Banish
banish
that will
him.
remove him from this plane of existence and send it back to the one he came from.
There's okay. I look at Lena. I'm like, hold up. There's got to be some sort of protection against that, right? Like that's not just gonna work.
She shrugs and says, "I don't know."
You know, Quillian,
Yeah.
you were right, and I'll just leave it at that.
I do
won't say
Right
you're
about what?
I do want to point out you're asking a monk something that you should be asking a mage.
Well, okay, Lena, you were so smart. You know, like smart earlier about like, oh, yeah, they have protections for everything. Does this count as one of them? Like, okay. I'm guessing that if you tried a banishment spell, it wouldn't work, and it would piss him off. That's my worry, at least.
It's still something that's worth a shot.
I guess. Okay, well, we gotta do something. Because, like, with each passing moment, he's losing his patience, and it's only a matter of time before his paranoia takes over, if it hasn't already. So, alright, so banishment spell is plan A. Plan B is the darkness blind thing. Right?
And plan C is to try to kill him before he kills us.
Oh, okay. Well, we're the Peacemakers. Let's make some peace.
No.
Let's go practice medicine. That was out of character. Completely out of character.
Yes. Who's with me? I'm not even with me at this point. Okay, so are we doing
Pats,
this? Are we
pats, the
doing...
sawtooth.
I'm sorry, what?
Pats, pats, the
Oh.
sawtooth.
Before we do this, before we get all crazy, does anyone have any, like, heal juice that they'd like to share with me?
You mean a potion?
Yes.
Do you
I
not
still
have your
the
own?
potion you gave me earlier.
I hand you a supreme potion of healing.
Wait, hold up. Shh. Whoa. Hold up. I have... Supreme Potion is 16d4 plus 6... never mind. I got it. Hold up.
Yes, Sawtooth is an idiot. He has been carrying around solutions to his own problems this whole time.
Well, sometimes you have to look within yourself for the answer.
Which you didn't do.
Well, I just did. Better late than never, right? All right, let's see. / roll 16d4 plus 16 is gonna be 57 points. I think that does it. Yeah, I'm capped off.
So, the is Leo doing the charge, or like, are you guys
No.
like?
I
Yeah,
moved
he's-
within
He's-
to a position where I'm in sight,
Question,
where
is
I can
there-
see the beholder.
Is there a door there? Is there an actual door here?
No.
Okay.
Wait, don't do anything. Plan A is to banish him, and then we can focus on destroying the obelisk.
And
So-
I cast banish.
I'm going to say you have one surprise round.
Yes.
Because he is both distracted and not expecting an all-out attack at the moment.
Oh,
Surprisingly.
we're really doing this.
So, make it count.
Nightmarish Pass is an action, right?
Yes, I believe we did decide that it was an action.
Could I activate it before walking around the corner?
I am going to allow it this time.
I would activate it in another turn. So, let's see how long I have this on. 6 plus 2. Oh,
Okay.
maximum amount of turns. Okay, so I would cast Banish on the Beholder.
Oh my god.
What level and what DC?
Base level, which it would have been 3rd level or 4th level, and DC is 30.
For
Charisma.
okay. Okay.
I can't breathe. Oh my gosh.
Okay. He passes.
Of course.
It is still the party's collective turn, though. So, if you're going to do a thing, once everybody has gone,
Darkness time. Right? Who has the darkness spell?
Leo is really debating right now if he's going to charge in at the pylon or if he's going to do something to the beholder.
Well, the thing is, if you take out the pylon first, and then we fail the battle against Beholden, it's all for nothing. I say we focus on Beholden right now. All firepower on the one. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Leo is also going to cast Banishment.
what level?
Base level and
DC?
Pulling it up. DC of 20.
Okay. He passes.
This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Who was gonna cast the dark spooky thing? Who was that?
Either me or Namink.
Well, Namink just spent his turn, so I think you're up, friendo.
My turn also constitutes a movement, which I am taking.
Okay. And ballistic.
This is suicide.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use Call of the Night then.
What is the area?
In the area. It doesn't say.
It doesn't? Hold on, let me look. You shared it, right?
Yeah, in the Peacemakers chat.
Just go with 120 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Then I use it in that area. How long is that then?
I'm pretty sure
Radius
it's
of
larger than
120.
radius of 120. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it covers it, and most of the...
It covers most of the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it going to take an action to activate my aura?
Aura would be a bonus action.
Bonus action. So you can only activate one aura a turn, but
Okay.
And Lena is going to... Can I get her? Oh, that's close enough. Lena will stand there with ready to action. So, Toot and Staghorn.
That's my action. No. Hold up.
I do want to point out that you also still have an enemy behind you for the most of the party.
yeah.
That gives Saw an idea.
Can I
Never
do
mind.
banishments on the little one?
Okay, let me double check something. Yes, go ahead. And tell me your DC.
There we go.
15.
Why is that DC so low?
It is a what DC?
15.
No. Stat.
Chris, you said banishment, right?
Yeah.
It's a charisma.
Okay.
Which isn't charisma boosted in the cloud state?
For me, but not anyone else.
Okay. Worth a shot.
It goes poof.
Whoa!
Okay, and now Staghorn's in concentration. I'd be marking how many turns has passed since you cast the spell.
What was it? What was the rule with it for creatures of a...
non-planar creature who's not originating from this plane will be teleported or would be returned to their home plane. And if you hold banishment for a minute, they are forever banished.
Okay.
Or it's a permanent banishment. Well, a permanent in the fact that they don't return normally.
Okay.
So, we can destroy the obelisk now.
No,
No.
the
That
beholder's
just-
still here.
Yeah, the death
Yeah,
kiss.
I just sent the
got
little
banished.
one out so
Oh,
it wouldn't be a... So
The
it
threat,
wouldn't...
the threat from behind.
True. That is nice. Oh,
Okay. Toot, you have an action to do. What do?
I move next to Leo, and I cast Lightning Bolt.
Remember to
fourth.
put 2 exclamations at the end of it.
Yes. Lightning Bolt at first level. Do I have to roll to hit first?
No, it's lightning bolt.
No, it's lightning bolt. He has to dodge.
All right. Let's see. It's been a while since I cast this. Sorry, give me a second.
I didn't have time to find appropriate boss music, so
1d6, so it's going to be
So we get to listen to dead air.
yeah.
Or you're showing the viewers the Celestia song.
No, I just don't have music for it this time.
Yeah.
Only certain bosses got commissioned music, so
the plus 2d6. There's no exploding dice on that, right?
There's exploding dice on it.
yes,
It's an area of effect attack.
it counts as the damage for the area attack effect attack.
Roll 11 d6 with 2 exclamation marks. Da, da, da. And I'm doing it through the rod thing, so plus 2. I do.
The +2 doesn't actually add to your damage.
Oh,
The
my
plus
bad.
2 would be adding to the difficulty of the spell. Or
I did
the
6
difficulty to
points
dodge.
of damage, and 3 of those dice were
Nice.
6s. So I got a 10, 11, and a 16.
69.
Oh, yeah, 69 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay,
Look at very nice.
and everybody roll initiative.
All right, baby, we're doing this. We're gonna die. All right, let's see. How? Okay,
This
initiative.
would be
That's 3.
Not bad.
okay.
Woo! I rolled a 2. Oh, we're gonna die. We're doomed.
So I am adding each of you a turn.
I hope he doesn't act
This
before
is
any of
stressful at all.
us.
He will. Well, we've already acted, so it's his turn, right?
Nope.
No, we
It was a
we
surprise
had
round.
a surprise
That
round.
was a surprise round. Yeah.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay. So
It's
some people
possible
get 2 hits in
for
before.
us.
Well, otherwise, I mean, in general, I will be surprised if this does not end in a TPKO, because just looking at him,
Damn it.
that's all in one blast.
There we go.
It's not that easy for a beholder to party wipe.
Well, we're about to experience mental anguish and suffering. That's all I know.
It is a boss fight.
We'll make our own boss fight music.
So when's the remix coming out for that? Drag your
Oh.
numbers over, by the way.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
you do have fans in the audience.
Oh, hello, people watching. Don't forget to like the stream if you're watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Which you should be by now. But if you haven't, go for it. Drink water, all the good stuff.
Well, apparently
Ah,
Sawtooth
yes.
is not paying attention.
I dragged the thing. Oh no, hold up, it didn't work. Sorry.
I fixed it.
Oh, okay,
Did I
sorry.
get
about
everybody in there? No, I'm missing Staghorn. And then Staghorn rolled a 21.
William, you did activate your smoke, your fog. William? Ballistic?
Yes, I said.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't
Yeah, for some
hear
reason
any-
it kept you quiet there. So, we got the cat, got Pegasus, got the Beholder, got the Hippogriff, got the Unicorn, got the other Pegasus, got the Bug. Okay, so everybody's on there.
Oh, I forgot I gave up a fear aura.
I'm Bug. Nice to meet you. I am Bug.
Okay, so it is cat turn.
Alright. I'm going to use Globe of Impenetrable Darkness. Right here.
You fail. Because as far as I'm aware, it's still... So, fun fact about beholders, that central eye is a cone of anti-magic.
Yep.
So, if he is
So
looking at you, which he is right now, you can't cast.
Oh gosh.
But it does still take away the usage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you fizzle a spell, you
So-
lose the cast.
So go for his
Everybody
little
is well within that range. And
Does
all
that
3
count?
casters are immediately in that cone.
But how
I
does
am
it affect
behind
my
that count, so
Nightmare
this
Moon
still saves me
form?
from that.
What's that?
Does this affect my Nightmare Moon form?
I am going to say no because that's not quite the same. That's a... what do you call it? Because a Globe of Impenetrable Darkness would count as a spell ability, where yours is the... What do you call them? Divine something or others.
Yeah.
That clerics get.
Channel Divinity.
Yes, that.
Channel Divinity.
Does that also count for my auras?
I'm going to say no on the auras, yes on the smites.
Okay. He that 30 my bonus action, I am activating my aura of protection as well. If anybody within the 30-foot radius has to make a saving throw, you get... Sorry, let me check what the plus is, make sure it's the same.
I believe it's +4.
Plus 5, because
Plus
my
5.
score went up.
So the middle eye is basically like
Fuck
Aizawa,
all
right?
casters in that general direction.
Yes, like Aizawa.
Yeah.
Except it stays if he blinks.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that they blink that often anyways.
Okay, that sucks. Okay, so we need to destroy this guy's middle eye first. That should be our main goal.
I will point out that destroying eyes is definitely something you can do. However, the main eye is its body.
Yeah. To destroy its main eye, you have to destroy its body.
So, in other words, to get rid of that anti-magic cone, you have to kill it. Is that Leo's turn?
Yes.
In order to kill it, I have to use magic. It's a catch-22. We're all gonna die.
You aren't stuck in that position.
Yeah.
You could move.
This is a situation where the party not standing right next to each other is a good idea.
Oh, hence the... Oh, okay, got it. Alright, cool.
I will say that, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't penetrate objects, so...
It doesn't penetrate objects. If we manage to blind its main eye non-magically, it
because
will
I
not
hate
work.
the idea of somebody having a library with the bookshelves you can see all the way through. They have solid backings, and so the Death Kiss is still banished.
Yeah.
Because it would end concentration spells as well.
Yeah.
So, Quillian.
Jeez. Okay. Well,
You
at
remember,
least
You're
I'm
invisible.
invisible, right? Yeah.
I will say if you want to attack something specific, like say a specific eye stalk, you can do that. You must tell me whether you're attacking the body. Ooh, hiccup. The body or the eye stalk.
Okay, so I can attack any eye, basically, if I want.
Yes, you can choose different eyes to attack with. The main eye would be attacking its actual body, so that would just be attacking it. But eye stalks have separate ACs and health pools.
Yeah.
So would I be able to tell which eyes did, like, which eye stalk, like, turned something into stone and which eye stalk vaporized something?
Actually, this is one of those situations. It was yes, if you were paying attention to the eyes when they, because if I remember correctly, those eyes do have identifying marks telling you what they do.
According to what I have for both things, there's not actually really an indicator.
I thought the
Okay.
eye color was a way to indicate.
I mean, all of his eyes are yellow, because that is
Okay.
the picture that I am using. Yellow with a reddish outside.
Very
Okay.
subtle shades of yellow that are very slightly different.
All right, so
So
we've
he's
been.
suffering from jaundice.
So I'd say the question is, was Ballistic paying attention?
No, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Okay.
I will point out,
So
however,
So his eyes aren't having effect on us,
well,
or are
the main
they?
eye is canceling out magic right now. Your
Okay.
rogue ability doesn't quite count. It is a spell-like ability. So you can still do that, but if you were an arcane trickster, however, you wouldn't be able to do your arcane trickery.
So I fly up to him and I stab him in the main eye in its body.
Okay, roll to attack.
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And then since I'm invisible, do I get sneak attack?
In this situation, yes.
Yes, I would.
Okay. So 48 plus. Nope, that's 48 plus 3d6 plus 8.
So roll your sneak attack separately,
Okay.
because if I'm assuming you took the exploding dice.
The exploding dice?
Yes.
It was a feat that you had access to.
Yeah, I did. That's where if you get like
That's,
the
if you max roll, you get to re-roll.
Yeah, okay. So this is the regular just stabby stab damage. Oh, so do I get to roll another 3d6?
No.
No, it's for your sneak attack.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
when you
roll the
roll
sneak
your
attack
sneak
damage.
attack, you'll type it out as normal, but add 2 exclamation points at the end.
Okay.
You know what really eatsy...
And none of them. Okay, so 27 plus 40 equals 67
Okay.
Oh,
damage.
that's rough.
And then can I fly back?
I believe that's one of your class features that you can disengage as
Right,
a-
I can. I remember now. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so I do that and go back. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, great. Here we go. Let's see what this bad boy can do.
So there's that one. So, Sawtooth,
Mm-hmm.
roll a wisdom save.
Don't forget your extra +5.
Oh, here we go. +5 to that? Thank you. My
Yep,
wisdom,
+5 plus your other pluses.
+7. Does anyone else have any additives I should know about?
Nope.
Alright, cool. My d20 plus 16.
So you feel a bit woozy and tired, but you don't actually pass out.
Oh, okay. Alright. Stand my ground. Whew.
And hold on, I'm making sure.
If that was a 1, I would have re-rolled with lucky.
Okay.
Do.
So do this again. Which this one is. Okay. Hi, casters. You are now under the effect of silence as well.
All of us?
You are standing immediately in front of him.
Does silence affect all spells or just spells with verbal components?
Only ones with verbal components,
Quit
which are
rolling the
effectively all
same
my
numbers.
spells.
Here we go. See.
So everything I say is out of character right now.
Okay. So, for Leo, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. I would like to note I also get my own bonus.
Well, I know this. Now roll.
Dex. 11.
I like how exploding dice has potentially infinite damage potential.
Yes.
Oof.
So normally your movement is halved for the next minute, but nice nat 1, you can't move for the next minute.
Wow.
No.
That is horrible.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay.
So Staghorn, what are you gonna do? I believe you have to hold concentration for the next 6 turns to prevent the death kiss from coming back.
That is true, but I also got the
Compartmentalized mind, which means at a
Very nice.
penalty you can cast another concentration spell.
Sorry, very random. Hello, Princess Gwen. Nameless says hi. He unfortunately can't be viewing the chat at the moment as he has a lot that he is doing as our DM.
Pulling all the strings.
Yes, hello. So what do Staghorn?
Shoot, I actually don't.
I will note that doing things like just moving off to one side outside of all of the cones of magical fuckery coming from, you know, the doorway right here where all 3 of the other casters lined up in order.
Hey, once it's my turn, I know what I'm doing.
I also have a plan on my turn,
Oh,
which is going to be painful, but
Hey,
might eventually be painful.
I am gonna move, but what is that echo?
Oh, that might be me.
I am gonna move, but I'm going to be over here just in case he comes out, so I'll still be out of line of sight.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
I actually have no idea what else to do, so yes.
That's perfectly all right. You can also hold actions for if certain criteria are met. You have to do a thing, because once you tell me you're holding an action for X thing, then you have to at that point do X thing when the action is criterias are met.
Oh, that gives me an idea. I'll be ready with my mace, but that's about it.
Okay. So if anything comes within striking range, you will hit it.
Yes, if he comes within striking range, yep.
We'll move here and... am I able to speak again?
Yes, you are outside of the cone.
Okay, I will go ahead and attempt to cast Banish again. Same casting criteria.
Okay.
what's any different about last time, though?
Okay, so he nat 20'd that one.
Okay.
I answer that.
This is...
That would
That's
be
my turn.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to get rid of him.
So Lena's going to continue holding action because, disintegration rays.
Yeah.
And then Toot.
Okay,
You're still in a cone of silence and anti-magic.
I pull a page and do a thing where I go over here.
Can you move that far while flying?
Yeah. And I cast Lightning Bolt at 3rd level at Professor Bea Holden.
Okay. What is the DC?
My DC.
Your ACDC? No, it's not his save. Like, the DC is your the spell save DC.
Yeah, 21.
There we go.
Okay.
So, you going to roll damage?
Yes.
Remember, this is a save or suck. So, it still does damage. But
Wait,
it's
this
just
is
a
a
question of how much. They're colloquially known as the save or suck spells.
Yeah.
Why? I'm
Be-
confused.
You take twice as much damage if you don't save.
So, roll damage.
If I don't,
Just roll damage.
I'm so confused, but okay, let's see. Rolling. Wow, that was a lot less than my last one, but hey, it's a thing. I do that amount of damage, and then I retreat to here.
And you had enough movement for that?
Wait, hold up.
Because you were right about here.
Wait, does that include there and back?
Yes.
25 ground, 30 F. Wait, hold up. 30.
It's an either or, so you can't combine the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
From straight up flying, you would have used up your entire movement
Okay.
if you went straight.
In that case, I chill right there. I'm just vibing. Vibing though.
Okay.
Now, are these... Oh, sorry, I gotta change my thing. Are these bookshelves here that you can actually go over top of?
Yes.
Okay, I thought they were walls.
The round portions are pillars. It is possible to use them as cover, though.
Yeah.
And the ones around the pylon do reach the ceiling. So, what does the cat do?
I didn't realize we were back around to my turn. Question: in the description you gave of summon husks, it does not say what components are necessary.
There's no spell components to it.
Awesome. I'm using summon husks.
Well, it probably uses a vocal component.
Nameless?
So it would be there would be an invocation required. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't do that. Okay.
Not where you're standing.
At least not where you're standing.
Can I move?
Yes.
No. For the next minute. Remember, he nat one on a slow ray, so he can't move at all.
Oh, yeah.
Darn it!
Oh,
I'm
no.
the one
For the next minute.
Subtle spell. I could have, if I was in your situation, I'd still be able to cast.
Now... Oh, shoot, no, that one's not exactly what I want.
Remember, you do have several spells that you can cast as well as a paladin, because they do get spell casting. However,
Yes.
you need to make sure it doesn't require verbal.
Well, he's also in an anti-magic field.
That is true.
Sorry,
I
the
forgot
verb-
about that.
I would say the verbal is the S, right? The semantic component.
No, verbal is V.
What is S then?
Requires motion.
Because I thought the V was as in like you had move, or M was material and S was semantic.
I could be wrong.
Because it doesn't actually say in the app that I have. Yeah, as long as I can't move and I am still in the anti-magic ray or cone, I can't do anything.
Okay. And I need to do so. Quillian.
Just gonna do the same thing I did before, I guess, then.
Well, semantic is gestures. So S is your ability to move, gesture. V is verbal, and M is material.
I'm treating him as paralyzed right now, though.
Yeah, so you can't.
You're just kind of screwed.
Except this time I'm gonna aim for eye number 53. Wait, no, I'm sorry, 15. I meant eye number 15.
Okay.
Number
Roll to hit.
15.
$20.
See, that hits.
15-foot lettuce.
Okay.
The last thing you want in your Burger King burger.
Do I still get a sneak attack?
Someone's foot funk.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So 40.
You severed an eye stalk.
Okay, and I fly back.
Beholder is pissed.
Oh, sorry.
So polite. Sorry to
Are
see
you really though?
I am sorry. He seemed nice. I this is just so we can save our world.
Okay. You guys are gonna love this.
Oh no.
Yes, we are. The fact that we're up against Beholder is something I absolutely adore.
Oh, I'm gonna just say now it gets worse. It gets so.
Oh,
worse.
I know.
Oh no. Oh no.
TPKO time.
See?
There's a reason why I'm trying to banish it instead of trying to kill it.
I think this one will work.
Okay.
And then I need
It'll
to
be fine.
refresh this because it's a pain in my butt when it comes to uploading things.
We're all about to take 1,000 million points of damage. Mark my words. Thank you, Mark.
I get it. Mark my
Did I not have one of those saved?
In this brief moment that we are silent, I would like to remind all of our viewers both to drink water as well as any of the priest or higher level Patreons get to have a meeting with us after the stream and to discuss.
Ooh.
So just a reminder for y'all listeners. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I am trying to keep an eye on the chat, though I am kind of splitting my attention with the current battle that we're in.
And ring the darn bell.
Yeah, that too.
The heckin' bell. It looks so nice on that screen. You just want to click it. Boom. Just like that. Click the bell.
You know, if you click on it, it'll actually fill it in so it's a solid color.
That sounds so satisfying.
So, you guys might want to pay a little more attention.
Ah, yes.
Oh, hey, that looks like a problem.
Why does Squidward have to be here?
Squidward. Oh. Oh, these dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Squidward and Squilliam.
Get lost, Squidward. Oh boy.
Now I just need to get the actual stat block, damn it. There we go. 5e Tools, a wonderful website. Okay. So, hello, Quillian.
Oh no. My turn again already?
No,
Oh,
it's not your turn. It's the
It's your
Illithid's turn.
well.
You have not forwarded the turn order. I think that was the confusion.
Yeah.
Oh no, the beholder had his turn. It is now these two's turn.
I'll make the comment. At least it's not a lich.
How about that?
What?
Yeah.
I'm giving Paige heart attacks. Let's see. Okay,
Yeah.
so everybody in between the two Illithids make 2 intelligence saving throws.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, no. Oh, yeah. Oh no.
+5 if you are. Yeah, that's actually just me and Quillian. So
Huh?
add an extra +5 to that.
So, 24 then for that one. Why do I get +5?
Because of the
You are
cat.
within my aura of protection.
Oh.
Your cat is the cat is protecting you.
So 24 and 16.
+22 and 12.
Why is what? I'm looking at a Quillian's. Like I understand the first one, but the second one is 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I accidentally thought. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's 11. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, all right. All right. Yes. What?
So, in case you guys were wondering, he called for his students.
Yeah.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah, this hurts.
So you two both each get get hit with separate versions of this, but you get hit with a blast of headache energy. Yes. Well, this is what we will call it.
Concentrated headache.
Incredibly painful.
So we both take 20 or 20 twice or
You both take 20.
Okay.
I will note
Neither
that
of
is
them
also
saved?
they had 2 attacks that they had to save against, and they failed one.
Okay.
ooh, the horror, so much pain.
But trust me, it gets worse. And I need to do. Oh, okay. It is now Staghorn's turn. This is going to get very complicated very quickly.
Yeah. Be ready to deal with a whole bunch of ads.
I mean, if it weren't looking at me, I'd have ads too.
It's definitely looking at you, and you can't do shit about it either. Did we lose a staghorn? Cameo.
Come and make a cameo.
And there they go.
And there they're back.
Welcome back.
You are muted.
No, sorry, it's not that. There was a issue.
If you didn't notice, that 2 illithids have been fielded.
No, I noticed that. I was still listening in. I see them too.
I would also like to point out they are very squishy. So if you feel like splatting illithid brain, that is a thing you can do.
It's not too hard. It's just illithids are scary.
They can kill you with their mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't you? I've never killed someone with my mind before.
You might have and just not known it.
That's true.
Since I'm still behind the bookshelves, I can still use magic, right?
Yeah, the beholder hasn't taken the time to try and get around the party yet.
Yeah.
Because I will note that the bookshelves will act for cover for him as well. However, he is currently behind his desk. So half cover.
Choices.
Okay.
Your paladin also cannot move either. I forgot to mention that he is frozen for the next 4 or 5 rounds. It's 4 or 5.
You said a minute, right?
Yes.
That's 10 rounds.
I thought it was 10 seconds.
Each round is 6 seconds.
Oh, so 10 rounds. Well, my bad. He is frozen for 10 rounds.
Nameless, that is basic. That is like...
You gotta remember that I have to flip-flop systems.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I do not begrudge Nameless for forgetting this. But I had to do the remind.
Fuck. Can I shoot him with my crossbow? Move a bit over and shoot the motherfucker down.
There you go.
Jesus. Is anything I'm seeing going through? Or because the thing is red on me.
I hear you.
And I'm not hearing anyone else, even though you guys are flashing.
Hello?
Hi. Can you hear us?
Well,
You guys are a
everyone
bit
else
staticky to me. Hold on. Shit. Ass connection. What the fuck? Don't tell me someone is fucking with my Wi-Fi again. I want to shoot the squishy motherfucker. I want to move and shoot him with my crossbow.
So, right about here.
Yep.
Plunk away. Do you know what you're rolling?
First, gotta see if it even hits. And then do the damage.
Yeah, so waiting for you to roll a hit. Okay, that hits. You gonna roll damage? There we go. Okay.
How's that?
Well, it's still standing. And Paige's turn.
I can still do all my stuff, right?
Yes, it's still currently looking at Leo. It hasn't decided to look at you or Saw yet.
Okay, I cast Banishment at the 5th level, hitting the Beholder and the Illithid that I can see.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
That answers your question.
Yeah. Well,
Worth a shot.
yep.
So, Lena now sees something she can do. Okay. The lithid has been splatted.
Yay.
Splatfest.
Very nice. Okay. I'm going to do a
Magic?
yes. I'm going to do a zip zap zop over here. What if this guy's lightning resistant? Has
I
he been
don't
doing
believe he
any
is.
signs of any signs of damage from my attacks? Like any sign of pain at least, like frustration, like that kind of thing.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Well, I mean, Sawtooth can use his eyes and just see the reaction, right?
Yes, but you are trying too hard to think about it. Just do the damage and do the thing.
Okay. Alright.
I don't
You're
need you
counting
spending
each time.
an hour trying to decide whether or not you're going to cast a spell. Just cast the spell.
True. Alright, let's see. Which is gonna be /roll 10d6 exclamation mark. Boom. Oh, look at that. One dice rolled up 23. That's
Okay.
wow. That's 3 6s. And then a 5. That's awesome. Okay. So and then after that, Sawtooth goes heal.
Okay. Leo, there's not much you can do right now, is there?
There is literally nothing I can do right now.
Okay, so Quillian.
I really can only just do stabby stab.
I mean, you're a rogue. That's like your job.
So roll to that. 24.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. 48 plus 86. 8. 42.
All right.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Wait, no, I'm gonna disengage and go
Yeah,
back.
thank you. Very smart.
Okay.
This is where the fun begins.
Teleportation.
What? No.
He is also floating low enough that he is using the bookcase as cover.
Very nice.
And because he rolled right at a certain number at a certain... Let's see, where'd it go? There it is. There's so much rolling involved with this guy. Okay. That one is a reroll. Okay, rolling the same number.
It do be like that.
Okay. And for that one, I can just do this. Where is... Good lord. So many mechanics with this fight. Would be nice if Roll20 would quit trying to fight me at every turn. Hold on. I gotta refresh Roll20 again.
I'm just waiting for the death number to show up and be like, oh, I'm dead. Also, what the heck is that thing?
It is a wizard.
Oh, my. A friendly wizard?
You'll find out in just a sec.
Yeah, I will, won't I?
I'm guessing not. I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah. Don't worry, my hopes have not been up in quite some time.
You know, believe it or not, I noticed that.
Let me see what we have the options for. Okay. And that would be okay. Sawtooth makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I'm
A
sorry,
lot
Leo.
Moment right here. This is the moment of truth. Do I still have the +5 from Leo's thing?
Well, yeah, you're in the area.
Heck yeah. 27.
So, let's see. Base level for... Somebody have burning hands? Or can tell me the base level so I don't have to look it up?
Yeah, I can. That's real quick.
I know it's D6, but...
The base level is 1.
No, like the base, like damage dice level.
Base damage 3d6.
Okay. Take half of that, dude.
Okay. Round up or down?
Down.
Alright, let's see.
And then also need to do this.
No, don't print. Shh.
And for every level above first, you get an extra plus 5 damage, or plus a d6 of damage.
Hey, Leo. Make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
He thought to himself, as no one else could hear him.
You pass. Quillian. Quillian.
My turn.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
$17.
Did you add my plus 5 to that?
22.
Okay, you pass. And then I need to look this one up. Okay. Paige,
Yes.
you above 100?
Yes.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay.
The way I'm assuming it was sleep.
No, actually.
Oh.
It was
Oh.
worse than sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is now Staghorn's turn.
Okay. He is not in view because he's behind the bookshelf.
By the way, this one right here. Hold on. This one right here is not an ally. In fact, he tried to make a barbecue of Toot.
Okay.
For a good roll. May have succeeded.
And set fire to Leo.
As you do.
Fear me.
You were paralyzed, silenced.
But I still look scary for about 30 feet.
I'm gonna try to hit that one with my
And I'll make the
crossbow
comment.
again.
The mage is within the fear aura.
What is the DC?
That was my point.
And
If it's just my spell DC, it's 19.
he passes. What are you doing? stack
I'm
one?
gonna try to hit that one with my crossbow.
Okay. Roll a hit. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, that is.
Okay. And how much HP does he? Oh. Okay. Yes, it is now the turn of the.
Our caster, who's currently no. Okay.
I will note that you will have to make Constitution saving throws on casts.
Okay.
To hold your concentration.
Yeah. And if I attempt to cast a spell that requires concentration.
Unless you have compartmentalized mind, you would have to drop the other one. And if
Yeah.
you do have compartmentalized mind, it comes at penalty.
Yep. Okay. Okay. No, I can to there. Yeah. So I move there and cast Dark Star
Okay.
at 8th level.
Okay. Who are you casting it on?
I would be casting Dark Star here. Yep. It's radius. Yeah, radius.
And what does Dark Star do?
Create a sphere centered on point of range. It had a radius of 40 feet, filled with magical darkness and crushing gravitational force.
Oh, that's heckin' cool.
What point
For-
is where's the starting point?
I think I casted it there.
Just make sure I'm not in
But-
these.
No, there. So it's
Oh,
just
that's
short
true.
of us.
If I'm in there, then you are too. So you're motivated. Thank you.
It is a radius of a
Of a big?
gravity. Yeah,
So
it's a 40-foot radius.
what is the saving throw?
It would be spell DC, so 30.
Okay.
And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, this guy has none of that. And what happens on a pass? What happens on a fail?
They take half damage on a pass. They take full damage on a fail. They take 8d10 force damage on a failed save. Has been shown to succeed.
So roll damage.
And since I have exploding dice,
Heck yeah.
it's 8d10. Exclamation mark. 31 damage.
Okay.
Feels bad.
Why is it? Oh. Helps if I am doing the right thing.
And if they get knocked to 0 hit points, they get turned to dust.
Well, the The wizard that got summoned got poofed away.
Oh, and it is a concentration spell, so the other one is no longer in effect. So the illithid would return.
Question, Nameless. Do none of my aura effects affect my party members?
I'm going to say no, because, they're party members. Especially with your...
I was going to say the definition or the explanation for the 10-foot radius around me is of unhallowed ground.
With the unhallowed ground, it would affect the 2 clerics, but to a lesser degree.
So,
they would
normal...
feel uncomfortable.
Okay, but they won't be taking damage from it?
No.
Okay.
We're allowed to exist in the range of taint. And that does end my turn.
That's not what it is. So many tabs to
Moon
keep track
says
of.
itchy unholy magic.
So, he will go here. Is Lena turn? Lena's not keen to go stepping into a black hole. So Lena's not gonna do a thing.
I don't blame her.
Toot.
Question. Lightning bolt. Does it go through bookshelves?
You can cast it through a bookshelf. However, you don't know if he has warded the bookshelves to be stronger than usual. So, you don't know.
So that's a maybe. Hold up.
It's a solid maybe.
If I do that, does that put me within? Yes, it does. And then I can go right back.
Comment. If you enter it, you have to make the save.
I'm sorry, what?
If you enter the magical field, you will have to make the save.
Oh, the black hole field. Yes, thank you for reminding me it was there. How tall is this area? Can I fly?
It's 40 feet. It's spherical.
I mean, how tall is the ceiling? Like, can I fly up and then get an eye on?
The beholder is also in a magical field of darkness. Oh wait, no, you have true sight. Never mind. Forget I made that comment.
I will also say though that it is not enough for you guys to get very good view over the bookshelves to hit him. He is big, but the bookshelves are big enough to hide him if he needs to hide.
Yeah.
This is not just a library, it's also a boss arena.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to focus on the this little fella right here. Is this some guy I should use an actual spell slot on, or do you think one of my fire bolts will do it?
I mean, if you want to wait a few turns, he'll hit you next.
Well, at the beginning of his turn, he's going to have to make the save.
True. But he's not a 9 HP creature. Like the mage you overkilled.
Yeah.
He had 4 HP left and you hit him with a black hole.
Alright, let's do
Oh, that reminds me.
Ignore that. Just ignore it.
Scorching Ray then.
Good lord.
Which I do have to roll at the beginning. For, I believe.
I will note the bookshelves to the sides that, this one here is shorter. It would count as half cover for the beholder.
Wait. Can you show me again?
These ones. These are full cover.
Okay. Alright.
But you
So-
know, Beholder, they're probably magically warded.
So I'm gonna go with. Let me just roll for the Scorching Ray. I have to do it. I'm casting at second level, so that's gonna be just 3. So I have to do 3 of the 20 plus 13s. Hold up, sorry. Is it 13? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wow, each roll was worse than the last. Look at that. 10, 8, 3. That's wonderful. Do I need-
So... Those hit.
Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. Poggers. All right,
Those are
let's see.
spell attacks, remember, so no exploding dice for that.
Okay. But still some decent damage. Let's see. On hit, target takes 2d6, 4d6 fire damage. So 4d6 times 3 is going to be 12d6. Let me plug that in without my exclamation marks. 12d6, and then can I do the plus 2s? Do those count for this?
No, that would be added to your spell bonus. So the 13 you roll, that
Would've
is
been
where
15.
that goes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just do plus 0 then. 12d6 roll. 37 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That would be your turn. Can you do anything yet?
That didn't do the kill.
Nope.
Ugh. Okay.
Corpse Kitty continues to not being able to do anything.
Paralyzed
Oh my-
and silenced.
Has it been 10 rounds yet?
No.
Nope.
It's been like 3.
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
I love taunting you.
I believe it's been 4.
So, Quillian,
4.
you have the choice of stepping into a black hole or not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit here and watch as Sawtooth's black hole tears into things for no reason.
It's actually
not
pages.
Page.
It's the cleric's black hole, not the sorcerer's black hole.
Yes.
Sorry.
So,
My black hole is much more tactful. Just kidding.
That's questionable.
I do not have one.
teleportation.
He do be vibing though. Oh, cameo!
He make his save at the beginning of his turn?
He passed. Wait, what was the DC?
The DC is 30 right now.
Oh, the DC is 30. And what is fail?
It takes full damage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
61 damage.
Yes, but then teleport.
Yeah.
And Cameo, you're gonna love this. Okay, what is this one?
Define love. What is love?
Roll a DC, or just roll a wisdom save. I keep reading the DC and wanting to say it. Roll a wisdom save, Cameo. And while you're doing that, I'm going to roll for the next... No, I just did that one. There we go.
I could look it up in the book, but that's metagaming.
Then
That
you
corn just.
passed.
Oh, what am I missing out on? Oh, okay. Hold up.
I'm
Let me check.
sorry, Cameo, but I'm pretty sure this is... See... Okay, so Dispel Magic. I'm pretty sure the Death Kiss is back now.
Oof.
Yeah, we just needed one more turn and it would have been gone forever, but now it's back.
Great. Ugh.
Cameo, how many rounds has it been since you cast Banishment?
It was literally 5. We just needed one more.
No,
there was actually...
you needed another 5 more.
Yeah, we did clarify
yeah.
that. It's...
I have another 5 more rounds until I can do anything.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, it's-
hard.
And then... Which
Is
is...
there no way we could make that end early?
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus.
The
No!
Death Kiss does need to make a dex save because it just entered the area of effect.
I will do that for him in a minute.
And I die.
You take 52 points of damage. Laser beams!
52.
Yes.
Ah.
Also, Death Kiss needs a turn.
According to Moon, however, the Death Kiss is not back. Unless the... it says, banishment requires concentration, but Crawford explicitly says casting Dispel Magic on the concentrating caster will do nothing to end the effects of the banishment on the banished creature.
Can't argue with Moon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So, you still need to make a concentration check, though. Because, you just got hit by a disintegration ray.
Oof.
And if I remember correctly, damage taken also requires concentration check. So
That's on your constitution, right?
yes, DC is 10 plus half of the damage. Moon, will doesn't exist, so it's constitution.
I thought it was a D10 or half damage.
It's either D10 or half. See, so
Whichever's higher.
half damage would be 21?
It
No.
would be 26.
26, yeah. I can math. So 26.
I get 26 damage?
No, the concentration save is
A DC 26.
26.
So you have to beat a 26 to keep the concentration. So it looks like Death Kiss is back. Alright, he was down here. Right there.
he returns in black hole.
So I will roll his save.
I do believe it.
Okay. Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh yeah, and damage. It take 40.
Okay. So we're moving on.
It appeared, it disappeared, it appeared, it died.
Roller coaster of
Alyssa
emotions.
just got really lucky and rolled basically the only thing it could to pass that. And it does an attack.
I do make the comment. I low rolled pretty badly on that too. I just got 110.
It only had so much HP and had already taken a good chunk of damage from Toot.
Yeah.
And you overdid it again.
Of course.
So he passed his save. What happens?
He takes half damage.
Okay.
So 20.
And both you, Toot. Let's see, actually, hold on. Let me measure. Okay, everybody in front of it again. So, Lena, Ballistic, Toot, you, Leo. Everybody needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
+5.
20 plus...
Please be a good one. Please be a good one.
Still the +5, or
Fail,
+6.
pass, fail.
My brain has an iron wall around it.
Pidge super passed.
Why is it taking so long to roll? Okay, 16.
And
Fail.
since I'm taking the damage, I need to make a con save.
Lucky.
Okay, and it is.
It depends on how much damage.
Need to. Oh, it's a lovely little pop up for it. A stunned creature is. So. Oh no, this is fun.
Oh,
I
That doesn't
misread.
sound fun.
I forgot to say something. Paige, you're the only one not stunned.
oh,
So what's that mean? What's that mean?
Does that mean
you can't
So
move.
much has changed for me. Wow.
Wait
Well,
a second.
you have longer to wait now because you're stunned for a minute. Automatically fails Dex and Strength saving throws. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage, and the creature is incapacitated and can't move, and can only speak falteringly.
I have 15 rounds. I have to go for another 15 rounds.
Wait a second. Wait a
Okay.
sec-
Leo's just waiting here like, can I move? No, you cannot. Here, let me spawn some
Wait a
more
sec-
time for you.
This is effectively Paige and Professor Bea Holden back and forth for 10 rounds. Am I not mistaken?
No, Stackhorn's still there too.
Yeah, but I'll make the comment. You're not that far off.
We're gonna die.
Well, Lena's
How
also
much damage we
able
take?
to, but it's just.
Oh
You
wow,
were one
Lena,
off
yeah,
from
she can
passing.
do a lot.
You were
Wait a
one
minute.
off from passing.
I'm sorry?
Okay, yeah, I
How much
passed.
damage we take?
And I'm assuming
Yes.
I take half damage.
You actually, I don't think you take any damage.
Oh,
Nice.
we take that damage too? That's awesome. That's great. Alright, 27. Let's see.
Creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn, ending the effect on itself with a success. Okay, so you guys can make at the end of your turn, each of your turns, you can make a saving throw to become not stunned. But until you can pass the DC, you're stunned.
Can Leo do 5 saving throws retroactively?
No, because that wasn't before this.
Okay.
It was a different stun.
Oh,
Well,
different
he
side.
wasn't stunned. He's paralyzed and silenced at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's like sitting there silently stewing in his wrath.
To be fair, if the thing looked away, I wouldn't be silent.
Actually, with that one, it was just saying that it cast a cone of silence, which is normally a spherical area of effect. That's why you're still silenced. The anti-magic is gone. However, Cameo can no longer cast.
Because focus on the black hole.
No, Cameo is
That
in
wasn't
direct
Cameo,
line of sight of Bea Holden.
though.
Time to pull out that very special name.
And magical items lose their magical effect while within the cone of anti-magic.
Which,
Yeah, but this one's not rusted.
by the way, it is your turn.
Within the cone of shame.
My turn? Or
No, Dacorn. Which anti-magic does in fact remove magical effects, so you would get half the damage for the mace that we talked about. Still better than the one you had, but
Yeah.
Beholder be broken.
yeah. Well, as long as you're within his main
I
eyesight.
also have to point. Are you shooting?
No, I was taking a swing at him.
Then you have to be here. You don't have
How-
that big of a threat range.
How is he looking right now?
Well,
Like a
he's looking
very
with his eyes.
Well, he's looking
Like
in
a very
place
angry bundle of eyeballs looking at Cameo at the moment.
So I think.
Can we try reasoning with him again?
No, I
You
think.
really think he's the reason after all this?
We've passed that barrier,
We are
Shaw.
well beyond reasoning.
So
Yeah, he's
that does
mad.
not hit.
Well,
I
that
die.
would be fine. We'd be like, yo,
I just die.
want to join Daybreaker? That's what?
What?
So Lena comes to assist. Lena does the
Lena,
attack.
wait, you skipped my turn.
What? How did I skip your turn?
I am right after.
How did it end up? Go ahead and use your turn. How did it end up skipping your turn? I don't remember hitting the button.
I just move here, and that takes up my turn.
Well, yeah, because now you're in the anti-magic field. Like
No,
half your shtick is magic.
Oh no, I had to run to get to that point.
Oh.
I used double movement actions. Also, do want to make the reminder that I'm currently not wearing my plate mail.
Great.
Yeah, you basically majority of this room, if he looks in your direction, as long as you're like unobscured, he can see it.
See what?
Like his anti-magic vision, 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, and I actually stop on the other side of the pillar instead. Just a few steps back.
Yes. Well, time for Lena to cast Fist. Or Hoof in this case.
I cast Fist. Wait, no, Hoof. I cast Hoof.
I cast Punch.
Okay.
It was not very... you got me in my eyes.
Lena thumps the eyeball. Because it's basically just a floating eyeball with more eyeballs and a mouth.
Where all the eyeballs do magic stuff.
I want to point out that a bundle of eyeballs with a mouth attached is one of the most terrifying monsters in D&D.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but this is pretty terrifying right here, and it's basically the same thing. So.
Hey, Saw, can your, like, little
it's Sawtooth.
chug thing make...
Sawtooth. I want to point out that I was talking about beholders.
Oh,
The thing we're fighting against.
I guess it does match the description, doesn't it?
A bundle of eyeballs with a mouth attached.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's see. Hold
Hey,
up.
Saw?
Mhm.
Can your, chug thing, I can't think of what it is, create lemon juice?
Chug. Unfortunately, no. I see where you're going with that, and that's pretty clever. But no, it can create beer, it can create wine, mayonnaise,
Acid.
poison, acid. Ooh, acid. Ooh. Oh. Well, I'm stunned right now. I'm stunned.
Well,
Such a good idea. Oh.
So, in order to break out of it, you can make an intelligence saving throw and hope that you get above the DC. That would be your turn, though. So, make your saving throw.
All right. Well, okay, I can't do that. Okay, so intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me just look at that real quick. My intelligence is low.
You didn't need to tell us. We knew that already.
I'm checking.
Oh.
I'm talking to myself.
actually, I have a question. Does
Shush.
teleport require to be able to speak? I just was looking at Darkstar, and it prevents sound to be created.
It's
teleport. I think it does have a verbal component. I have a subtle spell, so I can. Wait, are you saying I should teleport?
No, she's not talking about that. And
Okay.
it's a bit late to be bringing that up, because...
Yeah, I know it's a bit late. I was looking at it a bit further because.
Well, boom. There's my thing. I failed, right?
Yes. So,
Turnover. Sorry.
better not luck next time. Hey, you can do something. Make an intelligence saving throw. And no. Quillian.
Wait,
This is my time to shine. My awesome intelligence.
Okay.
I have been saving up this whole time with a score of 1.
Well, you have 6
Well,
right
plus
now.
5. Oh, 22.
Woo!
You are
Nice.
no longer stunned, so next turn you can actually do a thing.
That's awesome.
Yay!
Unless Beholden stuns you again, which
I swear if
It
he does
wasn't
that, I will
Beholden,
not
actually.
take mercy upon his dead corpse, and I shall eat it myself.
It was the Illithid.
oh,
Then I'll eat the Illithid.
delicious.
I'd imagine it doesn't particularly taste
I
well.
don't care how it tastes, I will eat it.
Did I already... Oh, no, I have not. Death Kiss is dead. I don't need that one anymore.
Wait, Death Kiss is dead?
Where have you been?
I was making a joke because it's called Death Kiss.
Death Kiss. Oh, Death Kiss has kissed death. You know, that was avenging right there. After what the Death Kiss did to me, it's good to know that it's dead.
Yeah,
I wonder if what...
he got vaporized by the black hole.
Yeah, spaghettified.
Oh, this one's a bit tougher.
Did it like licking guitars?
I am going to have to just grab from this list, though, so...
Punchline Queen.
Which one would work? That's...
I don't get it. What about the guitars?
Licking guitars? Kiss?
Paige, yours was the most available that made sense, so,
Oh.
Oh, that's not where I wanted it.
What the heck?
Okay.
Spider-Man point meme.
It isn't meant to actually be unicorn or anything like that. That was just most available, not one of party members or some sort of monster, without having to refresh roll 20.
Now that's a pony I
Again.
haven't seen in a time. A long
Well, they
time.
look almost exactly the same.
I mean, it's a day and night difference, you know.
Okay.
What is it then? If it's not
So
clone.
I need a strength check from a certain hippogriff whose name I definitely did not just suddenly lose.
Staghorn?
Staghorn.
Yes, thank you.
Staghorn, Leghorn.
Staghorn,
Staghorn.
Foghorn.
Foghorn, Staghorn, Leghorn.
Cameo?
The cameo is the mute. But they did say they'll be right back.
Okay. Well,
I am back. I just, like, my brain's... You said strength check, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I
Wait.
just died.
No, it was just telekinetic ray, so you just get yeeted.
Wait, isn't that where the black hole is? I'm so confused.
Yes, it is actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I feel like the kid is like, wait, teacher, you forgot about the homework.
Does
Oh
that
yes,
card
thank
make
you,
a
Sawtooth. You
Constitution
remind me
save?
about the homework.
That was always me. I was that
Or in
kid.
this case, the black hole.
Yes. The black
Yeah.
hole homework.
The cameo, you have to make a Constitution save versus 30.
Good job, Paige. Cameo?
Versus a freaking 30? Really?
Yes.
I just imagine Staghorn like pulling himself like away, trying to pull himself away from the black hole, just screaming
Listen,
at
it's
Paige
just not
like,
gonna happen no matter what I pick. I hope
You-
you realize that.
You have a chance of rolling a nat 20. Never mind.
Ooh.
oh,
Take
oh
22
no.
No matter what.
Good job,
I'm
Paige.
sorry.
no.
I
Okay.
take that much?
Yep.
Alright.
Paige, can't you end the black hole madness?
I can. I was holding
The
it
Illithid
because
has also
the
failed.
Illithid was still in there. Okay, the lizard failed.
Yes.
Oh.
It takes 57 damage.
Yes.
Eh,
Illithid
oh my
has
See, the
died.
black hole hates Illithids more than Cameo.
And Staghorn, it's time for you to make the save again.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Cameo's just like wail of just pain.
20.
I would suggest doing something to heal yourself after this. See
I
if you can
have
roll
a
a 20.
Alive.
I have a potion, and I have the thingies if I'm able to use the magics in the black hole.
You cannot speak while within the black hole.
I have the potion at the least.
Well, I mean, wouldn't the liquid just drain into the black hole?
And you
Like be
take
pulled
47 damage.
Oh my gosh.
So, Staghorn, you may want to chug some of them potions.
Are you still above 0 hit points?
We got it.
Yes.
Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
that's the important one.
Yes, that's the important one, because I don't think True Resurrection is a spell the party has yet.
No, I have it.
Oh,
It's just I don't have what I need to cast it yet.
so you'd have to...
Granted, Sawtooth can generate said item I need.
You would have to scrape up the remains in a jar until you had a chance to...
No, True Resurrection doesn't require anything from the person.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot. It's just the name.
The problem would be that everything that Cameo has on their body gets disintegrated, except the magic items.
Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get
Yeah, poof. So, what do you... if you
I
have...
only have one mega potion shit from Sawtooth, and I never used the potion book. I don't know what the fuck that is.
So, somebody... You guys know what the amount of health that it brings back. So, somebody help her out there.
It is... The basic one's 2d4 plus 2. And
One is 2d4 plus... It's plus 2 per d4 that you roll. So they go 2d4, 4d4, 8d4, 16d4, plus 2 per die that you rolled.
that was...
What's the...
Oh, it's 16 d4 plus 16. Or,
Alright.
Or 32.
Plus 32, yeah.
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 16d4 plus 32.
Okay, let's see if it gets a good amount.
So I would suggest walking out of the area of...
I would suggest that you just, like, get rid of the area of effect, you know, because it's just, like...
It would be on my turn. So...
She's already taken the damage for her turn, so...
Yeah.
And there's no reason for you to keep it up, because the thing that you were trying to keep it up for is already dead, and you can see that from where you're standing.
True.
And you got to watch Staghorn go sailing across the library, so...
black hole.
Yeah.
Into the black hole.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Cameo.
Into the black
Okay.
hole.
Yay! I am alive, at the very least.
So,
Black hole.
Paige,
Yes.
your turn.
I stopped the concentration on that black hole.
Woo! Wait, that black hole? Oh.
And I wouldn't be able to get into a position where I could just see him and not be in magic.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite about to get down.
And I can see the other unicorn. Or horse, or whatever.
Yes, you can see the other caster. I should add a turn.
I am going to hit it with ace.
Why do I feel like I'm about to have to remove a turn?
Okay, I'm not gonna throw a massive wall this time.
Yes, but you don't understand. These are not exactly tanky.
Actually, no. Just cast Soul of the Dead. It's a Wisdom save. And the save is still 30.
No, they do not pass.
I get to do 48 damage to it.
Yeah. Woo!
It just does 48 straight up?
Is a basic 48 damage.
Oh, 4d8.
The 4d8.
Aww.
For 17.
There's
Okay.
a difference.
Lena doesn't attack.
Lena, protect. Attack.
Okay.
He actually survives survives the spell I throw at it.
Well, lots of things have survived your spells, but not the mobs.
Yeah.
Or I should say ads, technically. So, intelligence saving throw!
Yes, but also, would I be able to, like, just in my own little corner here, like, look at the book that I picked up earlier from Professor Bea Holden and just read it casually?
Well,
No.
you're kind of stunned.
You're
Okay.
you're stunned.
You're stunned from a brain attack.
And
To
I have
your
to do an
brain.
intelligence to fix that, right?
Yes, that is
Yes.
what the intelligence saving throw is for.
Your brain is trying to fix itself.
Boom, 24.
Your brain has fixed itself.
Yes!
But that is your turn.
Yes.
So,
Understood.
Leo, does brain fix
Cat
itself?
turn.
Leo.
That was Leo's, and that does not. You are still, brain still hurty. Quillian, you can actually do a thing.
Be right back.
Right. Oh, okay, so he's behind the other bookshelf.
Yes, he keeps moving. He's not going to just stand there and take everything you throw at him.
Yeah, he's not going to stand still inside a giant black hole.
Anyways, I go up and say, hi, Professor Bea Holden. Yeah, we're sorry about this. Just can you let us maybe break the pylon, please? Maybe, please.
That's
and
fine.
I roll to attack. 13. Oh no.
That does not hit.
Oh no. I disengage and run back screaming.
I just imagine him squealing like a little girl.
That would not be out of character.
I think we are going to put a pin in it for here, and then pick this fight up again next session, so that way we're not up till like midnight trying to finish this fight.
Yes.
Because I literally can't go up till midnight.
That too, and it's already we're at 4 hours, so
4 hours, jeez.
Yeah, good session.
3 hours 54 minutes, so 6 minutes till. But for those of you still watching, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. And for those of you that are interested in supporting me, I do have a Patreon now. And for those that we're still working on the graphic, we haven't had a chance to get it put together, but eventually we will show you guys the Patreons that have subscribed. For those that are there is one tier that I do read out loud, who I totally forgot that I needed to have that pulled up for, so give me just a sec. For my priest tier, we have Ellis, Page, Ballistic is not one of them. I don't...
Nope.
I'm trying to read it in order and totally mess that up. Hax and Princess Starglow. So a huge thank you to them for all their support. And we will see you later this week and next weekend. Everybody have a great evening. Drink water.